What is going on, everybody? Welcome. How you guys doing today? Beautiful Friday evening. For some it's already Saturday. For some it's still the afternoon. How you guys doing? Just getting things prepped up. By the way, it's not clickbait. What you guys saw on thumbnail is one of the things we're gonna be kind of chilling and talking about today. Got Two Steps with me. I'm gonna say hi, Two Steps.
Hello, hello.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Always, man. Let's see. Guys, we're gonna let these things get a little bit warmed up. You guys get comfortable, get your water, get your popcorn. And we're gonna, be here for a couple of hours. We got some PvP lined up to show you guys examples of some interesting formations that you guys can run. And some other shenanigans, related to Rise to War. I want to let you guys lead some of the questions and discussions today, just because I have some ideas, some things I want to talk about, but I want you guys to feed us with some interesting things that you guys have been seeing either in your seasons or in the community itself. I got a lot of stuff, so don't go anywhere. You might be wondering why in the world would somebody train so many Rem riders? Well, it might as be that the formation that I'm running is doing quite well with those bad boys. Let's see here. Let's see who we have in the house so far. So I cannot chat on my own chat. How does that work? Subscribers only mode, and yet it's my channel and I still can't chat on it. That's weird. Let me just refresh the screen. That's the issue. So Two Steps going to Mexico, huh? All right, cool. It works.
Yeah, sir.
3 weeks. Jeez, that's good. That sounds fun.
Gonna have some fun since the season is chill. Just gonna relax.
Are you going? You going with your family?
No, my girlfriend.
All right,
my girlfriend.
Cool. Nice.
Got a lot of work lined up when I get back, so it's gonna be an intense month.
All right.
Perfect to end this season and season break.
Are you gonna take a break? A season break? Or season break is in the next 3 weeks, you mean?
Yeah, and probably also that week or whatever it's gonna be in back end.
Oh, okay, no problem.
No, I don't take breaks in seasons.
No. My man. That's good. That's what I'm talking about.
I wanna play.
I know, me too. We don't know how long, we don't know how long the game's gonna be alive for, which we hope it's a long time. Man, I got like my tongue here is kind of tickling to say some things, but guys, it's no spoilers. I don't have any spoilers. Like, oh, he's got something. No, I don't. Everything has been pretty quiet since, the last King of Men release. Give me just a second, because I'm just trying to post the links to other channels so people can join.
But Turgon,
all right.
You know him.
Yeah.
He was noting out that it was like Chinese New Year's or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like a few days ago. It was Chinese New Year, so we weren't gonna get anything, fixed by then.
Yeah, that his what he was saying is that what he thinks, which now that I think about it, like he has a point that like probably they're on holidays and whatever it is, and so I don't know.
I agree. So,
I'm telling myself that at least.
This is the weird. Oh, I forgot to bring the screenshot. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to though. So in regards to King of Man, it's kind of weird because I think Greed. Let me see if I find. Is it on his Discord? It might be on his Discord. I think somebody wrote in chat or in the WhatsApp support talking about the issues with their campaign, and the reply that they gave was, those have been fixed. So I don't know if they maybe fixed for the new servers and the old servers just like their server just they didn't for some reason fix, or I don't know what's going on. But it's just weird.
Apparently they have fixed some things in the server, at least for what I know, that they have really improved the not as much the mechanics but the lagginess part of it.
Okay.
But hey, this is just what I've been reading around and what other leaders have been talking about. I haven't tested it on my own, but listen, they have fixed some things. It may not be perfect, but it's better than what it launched, so it will keep improving from here.
Yeah, the thing is, see, Almanai here. He said, so Almanai said, I'm on Great's team this season. Lag is still there. But is it better though, Almanai, or is it just as bad as it was before? Like I said, I don't know. This is information that I'm getting from reading multiple Discord, messages. So I don't know. You tell me. All right, guys. Let me just. What's up, Wyman? Jeez, Wyman sent me some photos of where his vacationing. Man, I was a bit jealous in a good way. Always in a good way of where they are. What's up, Martin? How you doing? By the way, Kurt, how you doing? Yo, don't spoil the plans, Kurt. What are you doing? This guy's spoiling the plans. All right, guys. So we're gonna be here for a couple of hours, hitting some of our teammates here. We're testing. See, like Jeff Ikaka here, he's watching, and we've been going at it all day today. He has one of the craziest, NRP meta builds right now. And I've been trying to just improve the outcome of my formation. So I'll show you guys some of the reports. I'll talk a little bit about what I'm running. And yeah, I kind of imagine why the internet might not be the most stable because he is like out in the boonies in Chile. So it's relaxing. Having a good time. But so
drinking the good wine.
Oh yeah, for sure. So this is the situation. All day we've been going at it. I'll look at this report in just a second, and I can see I'm probably going to be quite happy with the result. Let's see. Let's pull up some PvP. This is, by the way, guys, this is like some of my favorite things to do in this game. It's just theory craft. And so look, as you can see, Jeff and I have been going at it all day today. Started. So I hit him the first time here this morning, and I was expecting some good results, I'm like, when I saw this, like, what? No way my prime formation here did this poorly. And then I looked, and I was like, okay, he destroyed me here. I only did 172,000 damage, and he did 372 with a little bit of healing from Falcon's formation. I was like, ugh. So ever since this happened earlier today, I was at the gym, I think, when this happened. And I was like, I gotta get home. And I think I sent an audio message to Two Steps saying, yo, man, we gotta work on this. I'm not happy with this result. But we kept going at it. So I remember that for Falcon's R5, you want to run dwarfs, at least 2, 3 is better because you get the, it's damage reduction for 3 dwarfs. And, I was running the typical speed setup on him with White Rider and everything else. Okay. I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to my base. I'll change my units and I'll hit him again. So I did that, changed to whatever dwarf units I had. And the result was a lot better, right? You can see in terms of, I don't know, HP or units, whatever you want to call that, I had a little bit left, but I was still taking more damage than he was taking. It's like, okay, this is a lot better, but still, if I was able to do this consistently, I would have been happy because this is the prime NRP formation. So Well, for you guys that are watching right now, before I continue, a couple of things. You saw on the description the title that said "Testing my new formation plus new series announcements." There's two. I'm working on 2 new series on the channel, and that's basically all I'm going to be focusing on for the next, I don't know, 6 months, a year of the game. It's based on these 2 series. One, I will reveal what it is. The other, I won't, because it's a surprise, kind of a secret thing for now. But the first one is we're going to go back to doing, in 2 steps, gave me this idea today when we were talking about this specific formation and these fights. We're gonna go back to doing the commander roundtables. Back in 1.0, we brought in 3, 4, 5, 10 people sometimes to do a complete commander build. We talk about gear, units, compositions, counters, all that stuff for like 2-3 hours. And honestly, I feel this is what I'm gonna say. People might not like it. I think some will, because they will agree. Is that there are elements in 2.0 that are not better, but there's a lot of strategy around it. And what I spent all my day doing with 2 steps and Jeff and just thinking and fighting over and over again, it was one of them. And we're gonna bring that back in the channel. So we're gonna have the commander, the 2.0 commander roundtables. And I've already know, so there's somebody already confirmed. I mean, 2 steps is going to be, and there's somebody else that's already confirmed, which is Ombra. Ombra has agreed to be a part of it. And I want to bring more people, more knowledgeable people. So Omni, if you want to be part of it, let me know. Wyman, let me know. This is the kind of thing that I can do a live stream on my own, just talking to you guys, but the roundtable needs people. So if you guys want to be a part of it, or if you know it's like people that really understand the mechanics of the game, let me know, invite them, because that's the idea, is to get different smart people talking about different views. And trust me, we've all learned, in Gore's group that we have, all the, the guides and people that build those kinds of things, we talk and we learn from each other. So yeah, 2 steps is being called out to be part of it. He gave the idea, so he's definitely part of it. Ombra has agreed. I like to bring at least 2 or 3 more people. So I'm gonna try to get Vessi to join. I don't think anybody has ever heard his voice. But also there's somebody else that I was able to bring in, and this is gonna be fun. It's Cletion. If you guys, I don't know if you guys know Cletion 13. He plays some interesting commanders, and he does really well with them. So he's going to be part of the group as well. Okay. Thank you, Peter Matik, for subscribing. Yeah, guys, come on. This is kind of cliche for me to ask. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We have that goal of, we got 27 people watching and only 6 likes. Let's hit that like button. Let's feed that algorithm. All right. And a quick reminder again, if you guys are spending in the game, don't forget to use my top-up link, which is in the description. All the money that you guys spend, I get a little bit back, and all of that money that I get back is going to be put into my accounts, so I can test stuff, and bring the content for you guys. Okay, let's go. So let's get back to it now. Get back to the topic here. Omanite, the thing is that you really need Oglurg, and that the thing is, although I'm playing NRP, I don't want to mix my commanders. That's why I have in my other account, which is also in the same season, I reset a Galadriel. So I kept Galadriel in this account. I reset a Galadriel in the other to try something different. And I could bring, Sauron to Z1 if I wanted to, because I have that many respect items. But I really don't want to do that. I don't want to mix my commanders. Really? You don't want? Okay, so I'm gonna say he's joking. Ogros' his biggest regret ever. All right, so I'm glad you did that. You corrected, because I don't know, might have been tempted. So let's go back to it. So we did it again. Peter, Frodo, and Sam. If you wanna ask what my thoughts are, stay here, because you're gonna see. I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna see what my thoughts are about him. Okay. So let's have a look here. So we did this one. I got wrecked. Disgustingly wrecked. But then I noticed the wrong units in this case. Wyman, yes. I know. I'm gonna switch it out back to Swans later to see the difference. But dude, Great Beasts, they're neutral units, poor. They don't know what's good and bad. They're just great animals. They're great animals. What are you talking about, Wyman? What are you talking about? They're not bad animals. Okay, so the second one we drew pretty well with them. Bjorn is a beast, literally. Then we went again. This is where it hurts, you know, because we went again, and then I did bad again. See, he destroyed me. I think this is the one where I did. Yeah, I did some. Yeah, I did some madness damage to myself. I did 37,000, but I only hit him for 208. So I did 30,000 of damage to myself, which definitely hurts because you're not hitting the enemy. So it's, but well, there was one. See, then we did a little bit better again. So always leaning towards him though. He was always doing better than I was. Every single time, right? Let's see. I'll show you my setup in just a second too, guys. Then I just got ripped here. I was like, what? But then you look at this report, and he said this is one of the biggest. This is the biggest madness he's ever seen. Because look at this. I did 250 damage, but only hit him for 197. So I killed myself in this one. And then this is where things started to shift a little bit in my favor. So I switched a few things in my build. You can see that the units are still the same. But then I was able to out damage him. So took in 173 with the healing and hit for 300,000. Wyman, I shall never give up. Two steps. What did I write to you in private this morning today when I mentioned the idea of Sauron in the matchup?
I mean,
I was like, I don't want to do this. I hate the idea of mixing.
Oh yeah, you did, but you did not give up today. You're persistent.
Oh,
You're
no,
like, I'm
man.
gonna find a way.
Exactly. I'm happy with this. You know, Mo hit me, and I was look at that, 146,000. Quite a bit of life left. And then, you know, we just did this one again, and I came out favored again. 106, 50,000 from Gandalf the White. Andrea Martini, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Thank you so much. And then we came out favored again, 226, doing 274. Okay. Now, what did I change? This is why I love theory crafting so much. This is why theory crafting and talking to people is so important. My first build was running this. Where is it? Okay. I was running Dane with the regular setup, right? With Might, his unique here. Pretty good amount of attack. Not where I'd like it to be, but it's definitely not bad. 222 is not bad. Gandalf the White with the, with the speed build. And just a cask with barely anything on. It wasn't strengthened or refined, so that doesn't really help. But 179 focus, a lot of speed, and the damage dagger, obsidian dagger. Falcon, this is my prime Falcon build. The reason people might ask, why aren't you running? You might notice something, that I'm not running commander defense. You can stack him up to over 200 commander defense. There is a reason why, and I'm not gonna give it all away right now, but it's a little bit to do with physical damage on your tank. You mitigate a lot more damage. At least my experience in talking to a few people, that whenever you stack physical defense on your tank, that does you a lot of good. So I'm doing with all of with the 20 that I get. Falcon gets 20 from thick armor, so he's at 111 right here, and his top R0 is gonna give him another I mean, once next level when it's max 21. Okay, so 21, 40, 41, he's going to be at around 130. That's going to mitigate about 47, 48% of damage, which is really good. And his tankiness on the Swan Knights are just incredible. Okay. The difference now, though, let's have a look at... The thing is, quick shot, that the reason why Falcon you do give commander defense is because of his R5. His R5, the effect is modified by commander defense. Okay, and so at base level he's gonna do 30. When you bring it to about 200, it goes to 60, 61. So if you want to stack, kind of like White Council, if you want to stack, 60 of damage mitigation for the first 8 instances, then you increase as much as you can commander defense. But in this case, I'm not trying. I'm building him to be more of a tank / support than just a support. That's why he has this. I could have given him the Reckoning for more defense, but I want to have at least a little bit of commander defense, just so so my troops also get some kind of mitigation. Now, I might test in the I don't know this season, but possibly next season, a Reckoning here, and I don't know if I have. Let's see here. I don't know if do I have it. Give me a second here. Let's see. Danny, where are you? Danny, give me a second, Danny. Guys, give me a second here. I want to hit everybody so we can show some reports. Oh, I want to hit Danny. Where's Danny? Danny, don't go anywhere, brother. Where is Danny? Danny and CLF, they both of them have.
Yeah, those people that you don't want to find in the battlefield.
Yeah.
Even B13 is another.
They are even Dawn is not a bad one. Yeah, Dawn is not gonna be bad, but I'm trying to see if accessories. I could work with this, but the thing is, this would be a good one for sure for unit defense. Do my Swan Knights need 270 defense? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe this would probably be a better option. Fortitude. If I'm stacking that much defense, then Fortitude might be a better one. But then I have to break a bunch of stuff, and I probably not gonna do, because I only have 3 hammers right now, and 2 at the end of the season will be 5. And I don't know if I want to be playing around with just other things. This is doing me well. So let's see what we have. So we got a bunch of these. We could refine. I mean, we could do evasive action as well. Imagine, I don't know, that sounds a little bit too much. See, it depends, Wyman, if I have the right setting. I have Fortitude, which is good, throughout the entire fight, having 10%. It just depends what I want to do. No, none of these. And I mean, it would probably have to be Fortitude in this case. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna need none of these. He doesn't need damage, so it would be Fortitude. Now the question is, do I have Fortitude in everything? Let's see, what do we got? See, this is what we first had for Falcon, the extreme commander defense, but they're like, I feel like this is gonna... See, we got Fortitude here if we want to. All right, this is not bad. But I think we have Reckoning inside something here. Not sure though if I would run Reckoning. See me? No, I don't. I only had Command and Conquer in terms of defense for the Reckoning. So I probably still use the Liang probably to give some commander defense. Everything else would probably be... We got
not a bad piece.
No, Fortitude on this would be good actually. Be a very good option. So the question is, yeah, I'm not gonna run this. Do we have what I need with Fortitude? That's the question now. There's no way I'm not gonna have at least one. Come on, at least one with fortitude. There we go. Fortitude here. All right. The last thing is the helmet, or not the helmet. I think that's the one where I didn't have fortitude. Okay. I don't have any more of those. I mean, I got fortitude on this one, which wouldn't be bad either.
That's not bad. It's a lot of unit defense.
Yeah, I mean, see, we could probably do something like that. Let's see, how many more of those do we have though? So we have, I mean, yeah, we don't. Oh no, I need to refine this. So this would be a hard one because I don't think I have any more of those to refine.
Only 2 refines.
Yeah, I mean, losing that much command. Oh, here. We got some more here. But look,
okay, yeah, you can.
How many helmets though? I mean, how many hammers I'm gonna need in order to break that? So
it's always the same, man. It's a nightmare.
Exactly. So I mean, we got the gears. This is one of the things we gotta learn, guys. We gotta learn to be patient. Because if you're not, you make some really dumb mistakes. So just learn to be patient. If you can't do it right now, it's fine. You know. What is this here? Oh, look at this. I mean, if one of these convert well, we can use one of those, because that still be the best one, you know, for defense. Let's have a look what we can do with that one if we try to update it. Let's see, update. This would give us war cry. This would give us, no, not a single one. Jeez. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, we still got the other one. We can probably get like 4 refines. I think that's good enough. All right, let's go here. Let's fill it up. So that's what I changed. I'll go back to the last report to show you guys what I changed. I'm going to try with Swan Knights. Jeff, stay on, man. I'm going to switch in just a second here to Swan Knights to see what happens, okay? So we can have a look. Great beasts are huge. If you guys are gonna play NRP, great beasts have made, I mean, so far, I mean, I changed a few things. Great beasts is one of the things I changed here, but look at this. I'm running this on day now instead of the set. Remember, I had the set. The reason why I changed is it's giving my Ram Riders 106 of defense, which is really good. 106 of defense mitigates a little bit of damage on its own. Perfect for what I'm needing, because I'm needing them to take less damage. And he still has over 200 of attack. I'm gonna try to get lucky. I got unit attack on this, the least of my desired traits, but it's okay. I got lucky on the other ones. It's fine. One of the other changes though that I did, and this is a shout out to Jeff Kaka, is I'm testing Gandalf without White Rider. You know, the meta right now is White Council. So doing extra damage in the first 4 rounds when White Council is triggered seems like a little bit of a waste, because you're still gonna do basically minimum damage to them, or very close, because of command, you know, unit defense, and any other support skills that people run. So we changed, going with the 3 skills, you know, the White Council, and then the damage for some extra, you know, that defense debuff, and also some chance of stunning. Changing that, you know, for losing a little bit of the White Rider, and it's been doing so far so good. It's been good. And let me see, did I change Bjorn at all? Yeah, I mean, I just stacked a little bit more of commander attack on him, and I got his relic unrefined, unenhanced, 246 of attack. That is a beauty number. So that has been a kind of a game changer for me so far. I've been running this formation because Jeff is crazy good at his building, at his commander building skills. So because of that, I'm running this for now. Well, We're gonna run optimal for me, maybe not Ram Riders, just because they are a little bit more expensive than regular infantry. But if you can afford it, this is probably one of the, at least for me, has been one of the best formations. Just because also Falcon's skills require me to run dwarves. A little bit of a niche commander, but if you're wanting to play that way, he's great. So got Jeff here. I'm gonna hit you in a second, 2 steps. Got Legolaf, got Brandon. Who else is here? We got Francis. I mean, I'm assuming Francis takes some vacation time because I haven't seen Francis around.
Oh yeah, he's he took his opportunity to just enjoy the relaxation. He has a lot of work going on in real life. So.
Got it. What is going on, Whale? All right, so who do I hit? Who is ready, guys? Let me ask me. Who's ready here? Oh, Jeff is ready. Let's hit Shadow first, and then we come back to hit. I have full barracks. I told the guys I'm gonna have full barracks today. And that's also a good point. Wyman said, with madness, White Rider can mess me up. That is true. That is true. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see, did I do well? Okay.
He has a nice formation. I like his formation, Shadows.
As long as I'm drawing, if I'm drawing, I'm happy. I don't want to be losing too much, So, this is great. Look at this. Great result. Took 174, did 337. Good.
Show us the Shadows gear, just to have an idea.
Okay, Isildur at Legendary 11, R11. Good defense. So he has a mix of, his units are, 197 of defense. That is good. Isildur is another one. See, I don't like Isildur, and I like Isildur at the same time. This is something that happened to me like 3 days ago. I was talking to the guys. I don't know if I did it on the live stream yet too. I was like, Isildur seems so average, so mediocre. And then I looked at his skills. Isildur is the kind of commander that he will do 2 things really well. He's not going to be the OP for either or, but he's going to do both really well. And this is my feeling on this. He will do well in defense as a support, and he can also do well in offense. Okay? If you look, his R5 is defense. His top R0 is also support defense with the evasion. And then the other 2 are more offensive skills. You got the follow-up, and then you got, the plus 18 depending on how much attack you're stacking, and the minus 10 for the first round. So he has 2 ways of being played. I think getting it right is the trick here with him. So it'll take a little bit of time to really get him to shine, but I think he can get there. Well, going too bad, actually, bro. Fed up with the game. Can't get any Palantir drums with Baradur or Berserker's Raymond for my Dane. Unbelievable. That is rough, man. You're a solely good player, and were you not able to convert your gear to 2.0? So he has a Z1 Gandalf going with the agility set. Okay. A little bit of focus, all the agility that you can stack. Some focus here. 105 of attack. Wow. Okay. Going with the Ram Riders. Pretty gnarly. Dang with the War Cry. I want this War Cry for my Elrond. That's what I'm looking for. I think that's when Elrond will shine a little bit more. I hit 100k. I hit 100,000 damage with Elrond yesterday versus somebody. And then you got your Bjorn. Jeez. 235 with unique and fortitude. Oh, this is beautiful. No way. You converted 260 pieces of gold equipment, not a single Palantir or drum? Nah. You gotta be joking.
Jesus.
Talk
That's
about
depressing.
talk about. I'm sorry, Welvo. Talk about bad luck. Jeez. See, did you guys this? Yeah, no, I got the season pass in this one. All right, so who we're fighting next? I am sorry for you, my friend. All right, Jeff, 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Yep. Shadow, thank you, brother, for that. Okay, I'm gonna hit 2 steps here.
Ouch. That's gonna be painful.
Let me just train a few more units here. Just the idea is to be on for a couple of hours, so let me train just a little bit more, so we to make sure we're not running out of them. Say let's just do enough. 40 minutes. That's good. Little by little, we feed our pool of troops. I'll come back to this in just a second. All right. Make sure we got little by little here. I feel you, Will. I had the same issue. I have the same issue in my other account. I got lucky though, right? 2 steps.
Oof,
But
let's not talk about that luck.
yeah. It was. You have no idea how frustrated I was. Oh my lord. The nice thing though is in the other account we are focusing a lot on troop commanders. So
I think you'll be able to come up with something interesting.
For
likely
sure.
that somebody hasn't explored.
For sure.
100%
The thing is,
yet.
man, now that you're on a break for 3 weeks, you're gonna have to finish, theory crafting that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll be around to.
All right, good.
chit chat.
Good.
Maybe not be here, but like, you're here plenty of me on Discord chat.
All right, brother. All right, let's see who's next. So Jeff, we'll hit Jeff again. I wanted to hit. See the Enster. Oh no, I'm right. I got somebody. I got somebody here. 2 steps.
Ouch.
Oh, it's gonna take. Give me a second. It's gonna take 1:50 to refill.
Yeah, hopefully you forget who you need to hit.
But come on, this took me all day to think about. I was all day thinking about it. I was sitting in my office today at work, and I was like, every like 15 minutes, like, no, I gotta go back to this. How can I improve this? And it's good, I'm happy where I am right now with this formation. I was thinking, no, maybe should I maybe scrap Falcon? I was like, no, he's doing really well. My question is, will he do well with Swan Knights instead? We're gonna test that in just a second. And something I've been learning this season is, the counter units play a huge role in the damage here.
Yeah.
So if for example, if somebody's using cavalry, all cavalry, and I'm using small units, guys, you're gonna feel it. It's not subtle. The difference it's huge. The difference is huge. So sometimes if you have a good formation and you hit somebody that has the counter unit to yours, it's okay. It's kind of meant to do that way to offset the difference. I remember hitting somebody that I wrecked the other day, and when they changed the gear to the formation, the units to my counter units, I got obliterated. So it's the nature of the game. You gotta build. You have to think of your formations in multiple scenarios. What's the cheapest best combo unit that you can have? If you don't know, you have to learn. If we have a lot of resources, what should I run? Then you run the optimum, the top of the top. For example, if I was in RP, or if the devs let us use the other T4s, which I don't know why we can't yet, Iron Warriors would be, they would be ridiculously strong in this formation. Iron Warriors, I don't know if you guys saw this, because I haven't been playing RP for a couple of seasons on good side. They have, I think it's like 15% damage reduction, physical damage on their own. 15%. And then they do 10% more damage to melee units. and I think they have like a third skill that they do. I'll check my evil account in just a second here. So it's pretty crazy. The Iron Warriors with either Swan Knights or Great Beasts would be crazy. It'd be crazy to have. So here we go. 2 steps.
Anyhow, I was thinking that the fact they made that many NRP seasons are not opening is probably, I don't know if it's what I'm thinking is true. I'd like to believe it this way, that they're actually maybe implementing the famous multiple barracks choice at the beginning.
Yep, I hope they are.
That would be my choice, I guess.
I'm hoping. I mean, do they make you pay gems to change settlements though?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think they did. I think I could, at least in PBE, I could just respawn in different areas. And you're hurt. Oof. The first thing that I saw here was you taking a chunk out of me first. I was like, what? No, wait. No, this is what's going on here. Ooh.
That's a big victory. Big victory for you.
60. Who held on? The trolls held on.
Lucky them.
Good. See, I'm excited for this. 184, 359.
Yeah, Falcon and Ganondorf the White, I think, are doing the job there.
Yeah, the huge. I mean, 45% damage mitigation from Falcon, 60-something% from. I mean, you're hitting 100. Obviously, there's a cap there, but then these guys are just pumping out damage. So, if I'm happy with this formation, what I'm probably gonna do, try to get a gear set for them in the later seasons. I'll play with this for now. Something that I learned and I kind of was reminded of today, the gear sets, guys, they're just the cherry on the top. Would you agree with that? 2 steps, or no, I'm wrong? Should you?
Yeah, but I'll say that more or less is a good guideline. But having the set on there, especially defensive ones, really, it can change the outcome.
Yeah.
No,
exactly. It's definitely a great thing. But for example, if you have the best in slot gear, but you don't yet have the gear set, it's okay. It's okay because you have to get the gear. Let me give you a more practical example. Let's say, right? Let's go back here. Let me pull out from this so I can just illustrate a little bit better what I mean. Okay, so let's say, I want to build Falcon and I want unit defense. And I say, look, I don't have unit defense. I don't have the best in stock gear, but I want the thick armor, right? And the thick armor is going to be, the obsidian dagger. I have the obsidian dagger with thick armor. Oh, yes, I'm going to use the obsidian dagger because I can then, close a gear set. Don't do that. The 20 extra defense is not gonna compensate for the complete lack of the needed stats that you need for your commander, right? So if you have something that's kind of in between, for example, this right here, this is a very good weapon for what I need for Falcon, right? But if I didn't have that, I had something with a little bit less defense, and then I had a damage weapon, but the damage weapon had the gear set. I probably wouldn't go with the damage weapon because I still think the original stats that I'm looking for my commander is going to be the best thing. But you have to go case by case. But the first thing, whenever you build your commander, you need to consider the first thing is what are the stats your commanders need? Find the best weapons for them. You have those, and then you start like, can I match a gear set with anything that I have here? Yes, great. Then you do it. If not, then still, I think in most cases, having the gear set is like the cherry on the top. Unless it's maybe one of those very key things for your commander. Maybe like evasive action or something that's going to flip how your commanders play it right now. But other than that, I feel like a lot of the stuff is mostly cherry on the top.
Yeah, if it's not best in slot, look for second best in slot. But beneath that, it's not really worth it.
Yeah. Let's see here. I tried Falcon, Dane, Aylmer, and Theoden. I ran all run Ram Riders with boosts of mounted units by Aylmer and Theoden. They did very well, actually. That is interesting. Well, if you can send me some reports of that, please do. A couple more things, in relation to commanders and stuff. Would be to look at different formation types. Like why am I using Falcon in my formation? Something that I've been thinking about back when 2.0 first came out was I hope they have different formation strategies for you to play. I'm yet to see people running 4 damage comms to see what happens. After all, after PBE, after 2.0 first launch, people were running a couple of full damage builds. But ever since then, they changed it. A lot of people don't run full damage builds. I like to see, do they work? If you just destroy with damage, is that going to compensate for the lack of damage mitigation? I have no idea.
I saw Daktronic do it, and it didn't work out.
Didn't work out well? There you go. So
I think he was running Saruman, Shadow, Lurtz, and someone else. I don't remember who now, but it was 4 DDs and
didn't do well.
Really, no.
Okay.
No.
So, but the thing. So back to this. All right. All right. Let me know when you're ready, brother. So, the other thing is, what types of formation styles are there to play? Somebody asked, so I'm going to show you because he asked, and I hope he's still on here. It was Peta asked me about Frodo and Sam. Well, let me show you Frodo and Sam. And then you know what I think about him. Okay? I've ascended Frodo and Sam about 4 days ago. I'm probably going to work little by little on getting him his unique. Possibly, not sure yet. But for just a straight tank, I think very few commanders might beat Frodo and Sam. Here again, a pure tank. The reason why Falcon is in my first formation right now is it's also a test. It doesn't mean I'm going to run him as my main tank. But the way I've built Falcon is that I'm going to focus on the damage mitigation from his unique. And luckily, I enhanced his unique 3 times, and all 3 gave me command. I was shocked when I saw back-to-back 30, 30, 30 of command. So that just helped me to consolidate him as a tank. And the beauty about his unique is that reduces damage received by this formation's melee units. The unique doesn't restrict me by race. Only the R5 for the other units. So I was running first Falcon with a dwarf unit. And I paid attention I paid more attention to his unique, and I saw, wait. His top R0 nor his unique forces me to play dwarves. So what if I run dwarves in the other 3 units, but I give myself a protecting tank like Swan Knights? And it started working really, really, really well. So this is the cool thing. So it reduces by 6% when it's fully, refined, which I plan to do. Plus the above effects gain 4% for each allied dwarf unit present. So this, when it's fully refined, I can get 24% damage mitigation to my melee unit, plus the defense that I get from his top R0 and all the defensive gear. This makes him such a strong tank and also a support. So I'm tanking myself. I got 671 of command, 40% damage reduction, crazy amounts of defense. The unique is right now is giving me 16% of damage mitigation. More defense here with one next level is going to get 2 XP, 2 HP, which is going to be good for no tankiness. And now I am mitigating damage off the entire army. Makes him for a very good tank and support at the same time. And Frodo, I just love his skills, man. I love Frodo's skills. He has the damage mitigation here. To me, Frodo has one of the best defensive synergies in the game right now. Personal opinion again. 30% damage mitigation, plus 5 of defense when fully leveled. You might think 5 is nothing, but for what he does, for his role is very important. It matches really, really well. R5, 35% chance of evading damage. That is huge for a tank. Level 5 doesn't no more madness, and a level 10 plus 5 of defense. So already 10 extra defense right here. And I actually like his R3 because at max level gives 12 defense to any of these races in 4 formations plus 10% HP. This is a perfect tank trifecta skill synergy here. Everything is defensive. Everything adds up every single level that you go. Does it mean you need to go to Zenith 6 to get up? No. I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying that if you want to, everything would add up for him being just a little bit better as a tank every single time. And his relic is one of those things that I think needed to be changed because they're forcing people to play NRP. You know, nobody's gonna run in NRP. How often do we see people running orcs? Hardly ever. So if either they added different races to this or made it so maybe it's a less chance, 50%, or I don't know how I would change this, but this seems too niche for NRP at least. RP, I think that's fine. It could work well. I think this is pretty good for a NRP, for ARP unique. 70%. A lot of people are still running orcs, especially if you're running specific, factions, Gundabad or some other ones. Then you're kind of forced to play orcs for a little bit of time, and some T4s are orcs. So I think Frodo Sam is a top, one of the toppest tanks in the game. Again, he's just a tank though. Don't run him. I don't know what would happen if you ran him with, Gandalf the White and Falcon. I have no idea what kind of mitigation you get. You might not just draw forever. That'd be kind of funny to see. That would be interesting. Get like 2 mitigators and 2 healers. That'd be interesting to see what could happen if you just mitigated crazy amounts of damage and you healed. I actually think I have a formation like that. I'll try to pull it up in a second here. All right, so who's ready, guys? Okay, so
Everybody you see there seems ready.
All right. So let's go. Let's hit everybody. Because I got enough troops. So let's go for the Enster first. Oh, he's transitioning. So let's wait. Find somebody else. Oh, I think Shadow is here for this one. I'll hit Shadow, and then after that I'll hit Jeff again, and then I'll hit. I want to hit B13. He has a pretty crazy formation.
Yeah.
His formation does pretty well.
You may know that account from the Pirates. It used to be Banauze.
Oh, is that the same person though?
No.
Oh. I didn't know he had left. That's sad. Ooh, whoa. I got wrecked this time. There you go. So let's check it out here. So, Shadow gave me a whooping. Right, look at that.
Things around.
Equal grounds. In equal grounds, the evasion, I think, probably killed me. What's funny? I never get lucky running Bonites. I got ripped to pieces on this one.
But like with Shadow, he was telling me the other day in Pirate Message that he just doesn't care about trying to make Gil do damage. He just uses Gil as a tank.
But that's the thing. That's what I feel he's gonna be good at. Just kind of like Sauron. Sauron as a tank works very well, and it seems like him as a tank is gonna work very well because that is so true. He doesn't have skills that really, that really stand out. He buffs units, but not necessarily his own. Just this one, which can be good. Just I think it's just kind of okay. This was.
And it's an R5 Gil, actually. That's quite interesting.
It is. I mean, he ripped me to pieces on this one. Kind of interested to see what happened here. I'm assuming tanking and then the evasion played against me. Ooh, I almost took out his Dane. Almost. Barely alive. Yes, this is where I know I wouldn't win this second round. For a few reasons. He still has 2 of his tanks alive. So even though the Bonites are dead, there's a very likelihood that these 2 will wipe the rest of mine out. I got a feeling.
Yeah, likely. I'd say that you're right.
That happened before. I was hitting somebody else. See, this is the RNG of Gil that gets you. You know? Never underestimate Gil. But I honestly feel like this could be a better way of running Gil. Because elves, they don't have a whole lot of, their heralds don't have any interesting, skills. You got the counterattack, but you already have the counterattack anyways. Everybody counterattacks. So I don't really see that skill being that good unless I'm wrong at analyzing it. And then the other, ranged units, they evade the first instance of damage, but then at the same time you're thinking Gil is evading 3 rounds, so I'm not sure if that really, elves are just a bit tricky to play. Bonites seem to be the best option right now with this hail of arrows stacking damage. That was a good hit though. Shadow ripped me on this one. Ooh, out of Rams already? Jeez, let me see if I can. Let me change for some. Give me a second, guys. Let's change for some Guardians. Let's see what we have. We have a bunch of Guardians. Yeah, we have 50,000 Guardians. With everybody running horses, though, I'm pretty sure the results are not going to be very favorable. So we'll see how that's going to look. Oh, Surtur asked you a little bit earlier, 2 steps, if you're still only using evil commanders.
Yeah, I'm yes, 100%. I'm low-key trying to get Gandalf the White to R5, but that's going to take a long time, so...
Where is Danny? Danny said ready now, but anytime. Where is Danny? I don't see him.
Maybe he's outskirts. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see him either.
Danny, ideally, can you send your location, bro? I don't see you anywhere.
Danny has nasty formation too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of not looking forward to hitting him, especially now that I don't have Ram Riders.
Another guy who has a good formation is that Isildur guy.
Yep. Where is he?
The one next to me. That guy. No, the other one. I mean, hey, whoever you hit, you kind of hit hard. Here.
Jeff, I'm just getting more units. Let's try. I had an idea earlier. I thought I actually was running. Actually, let's do this. I thought I was running Shires on Bjorn, and I wasn't. So let's do that. Let's do one hit where I give. Well, there's only, so we're gonna have to change a little bit here. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna have to do this. So let's do this. I'm gonna try this. I think I might regret doing. No, wait. I'm gonna give him the Guardians. And him the Shires. And I'm not doing that because of madness. I'm doing this because he has more, Dane has more defense gear. So Shires will evade those attacks. So I'm good with that. All right, 2 minutes, guys, and we'll go again. Let's see. I might heal some of these guys. Got 500 gems. Let's build a field right here in the meantime. It's like, man, you're doing 100 at a time. Well, I'm trying to fill my barracks just a little bit so we can continue fighting. How full is this? 10K.
$3,000 more after, so.
Yep. Okay. This isn't sufficient items. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's leave those healing for now. All right, let's hit Jeff. Because he's been waiting there. And then we'll hit the Enster. While I'm looking for Danny. I mean, Danny, send your location in the fellowship. Can you send the location in the fellowship chat? So I know where you are. All right, so where he's here. I think I'm gonna get. Well, I'm still running. I'm running Guardians, and he's probably gonna be running Cav, so that's gonna hurt. This is the hard thing about running Falcon. If you guys are seeing the results here, is that if anybody changes their matchup, for example, if he was running all Eagles, that would hurt big time. Not just because even if I was running all Guardians, because you think, oh, but they're small units, they counter the large units. Not in the Eagle case, because Eagles have a 40% damage reduction versus melee. So against small melee units, they actually do really, really well. If it was axe throwers, master throwers, then that would be a little bit different. But then you lack the defense on the axe throwers and yada, yada, yada. So the frustrating thing about running Falcon is that you are limited by the troops. And if you're fine with that, that's okay. I'm okay with it for now, at least. What is up, Luke? How you doing? What, third streak now? Third in a row. Glad you can make it. All right, Sue, let's go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. At least give me a good draw, at least. A good draw. I'll be happy with a good draw. See, that one hurt.
Ouch.
Wasn't like a horrible, but it wasn't good either. But that's the thing, though. He was also running. He was also running small units. This is the interesting thing. He was also. What happened to Bjorn here?
Was he dead or something?
But that's the thing. It makes no sense. How? This is very, very weird, because only 3,000 of damage.
Nah, he was.
Yeah, no, he wasn't even in the fight. What the heck? Look at this. This happened to me before for some reason. Look, Bjorn is not even here.
All right.
You wanna see? You wanna confirm that this is the case? I've done this before. I'm gonna play this really. I'll skip it in just a second, guys. He's not gonna be in a fight. This is very weird. Yes, it glitches. Oh, okay. His. Oh no, he is there. Oh no, here. Look, Bjorn is not here. Look at my units here. Can you guys see that?
What the hell? It's so weird.
Yeah. So my Bjorn is not even in the fight. Look at my units here.
I love the strategy of the movement. Is that so? You have your Ram Riders in front, but he has the beast in front. What else your beast? The animation just doesn't make sense.
See,
Where the hell are your beasts?
look at the life of my units here on the left. 3,900 versus 6,000.
Oh, there's your beast.
How ridiculous is that? This is so weird. All right, let's pull back and try it again. Jeff, reinforce, bro. I don't know what happened here. This is so random.
Pretty weird, yeah.
Yeah, this happened before with Galadriel. I don't know why. So look at this. Eagles, look at that. See, this is why you have to. This is the same guy that just ripped my formation here, but then he gets ripped here. We can analyze it. You know, it might be that it was Sauron that did it. Kind of in a way, it's like whatever. You gotta look at the units. If these were small units, you'd know that the results would be different. Or if they were also cavalry, the results would have been a little bit different. So you have the whole unit counter is a big thing, plays a big role. That was so frustrating. I don't even know if I have enough troops now for one more. Oh, I do. There we go. All right, so let's fill up. Something happened with Bjorn here that he didn't participate in the fight. So then let's hit the Enster while Jeff he.
Just make sure that your
yeah, I'll make sure this time. That was so weird, huh? By the way, guys, what's your guys' plan for the weekend? What are you guys doing? Well, he's very transparent. Yeah, Bjorn is like the most transparent character in the game.
He's probably the biggest guy on the tile.
Yep. Out of all those four, definitely. So 2 steps is be flying to Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be chilling with my family, with my wife and my kids. Luke's got a birthday Sunday. Guys, what does the game need for you guys to be more excited about it? I was talking to 2 steps. I think was that I don't know if it was today or was yesterday. We were talking about how you know, like where the game is going. And I was very negative about 2.0. Specifically about the formation system. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the idea. I'm not happy, you know, completely content with, you know, troop commanders. I feel they're quite weak in most cases. I also feel that drop rates, now that you need, you know, the basic formation needs 4 times the gear and all that stuff. I feel the drop rates need to improve. And so, but like 2 steps, you only play evil, right? You haven't spent in the game in a very long time, or at least not like
Not
you
much,
used to.
Yeah.
And
No, definitely.
what's your take on the game? On especially, you know, the formations, because I think that was the people's biggest concern. Like, oh, they ruined the game, the strategy, the experience. How do you feel?
Listen, I was very pissed off when I heard about 2.0 when the whole thing came out, and I was obviously I was gonna give it a try, but I started out very negative, and then when it dropped, I think that they were quite nice to us. Like the whole 30-day trial and everything was actually quite good if you were patient enough. If you don't start rushing and making decisions right away, I think the 30 days were actually awesome. Like for me, I took it easy, I took it chill. I did the best that I could. And the meta was very sterile at the beginning. The first month I remember was we were in the server Nudes, Elil, Sela, and Yadu, and it was pretty much the same thing over and over and over. Shy Protectors on Dane Bjorn. It was pretty sterile, but I mean it was fun. And now we're getting to the point where people are just like getting tired of playing the same commanders over and over, and they're just moving towards experimentation. And I think now it's getting actually very interesting. The game is developing quite nice, where people are starting to explore all the commanders that is given to us. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm excited. I think that strategic wise is moving in the right direction. The only thing I can say that, yeah, as usual, we are always left a bit in the darkness. We don't know what's behind the corner. Like now, NRP players are kind of waiting for new campaigns. There is no anything else besides the new King of Men, which, like, for me, yeah, it's I only hear negative things, but I also hear positive things. And hey, that's the option that we have. Let's just tuck ourselves underneath the blankets and let's go. Let's head into it.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of things. I agree with you. I think there are a lot of things that they should address, and I don't know if they will. I think also I'm gonna be working on a video about this, because I personally think that it's a perspective that people might need for the game. And so now that Bjorn was alive, the result was a lot different. Still, both of my dwarves died quicker than I was hoping for, but still I was able to do 60,000 damage from Gandalf the White. It's not bad. Numbers weren't as expressive as the ones before, though, so good. This was a good. See, I'm happy with this. A close draw between each other, I'm happy with. Now I'm gonna pull back, guys, really quick, and I'm gonna put some Swanites and see how I do with Swanites. And in the meantime, let's talk about this, okay? I'll read your guys' comments first, and I'll talk about what I was gonna start saying. What is going on, Porky? How you doing, brother? Ghost in the house. Ghost was too quiet, huh? Ghost now letting out his little oink. One of the things to be changed is to let the limited PvP leveling to be from level 45 instead of 40, right? Because the gap of 10 levels is very high. I think that would be a nice option. I think it does take forever to get to 50. But Marco, how you doing? It's been a while. The game has changed a lot since last time I played. It has changed. Not necessarily to the worse. Okay, he's gonna swap units. Okay, swap your units. I'll swap mine. Perfect. What's up, Ombra? How you doing, man? I already let everybody know, Ombra, that you're on for the Commander Roundtable. So we'll talk about time and details. So, but going back to, I was thinking about this. I mean, when I drive to work and come back, most of the time what I'm thinking of is Rise Tour. Honestly, no joke. It's usually Rise Tour. And I was thinking about this. You know, people keep talking about how they're ruining the game for the Asian market, and the game is dying. Unless, this is my perspective, okay? Unless the game is gonna be shut down, or the game can't be launched in Asia for some reason, them working on the game for Asia is a good thing. Because I'm thinking about me as if, as a business owner. If I have a market that I'm already on, but I see that there's potential to make even more money if I open to a new market, I'm gonna invest development and time and resources into developing for that new market. The thing is, whatever they're developing for the new market is not necessarily not for us, but we're gonna still get, for those that want to keep playing and want to enjoy and hopefully, you know, get more good stuff coming out. Because you're gonna launch in a new market, there's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming out, right? Let's say, I think if Infinite Borders has been out in Asia for what, 8 to 10 years, and it's still live. There's people still playing the game. So if the lifespan of a game in Asia is that long, that means we're gonna get another 7 or 8 more years of content coming out. And I understand that it is frustrating being us here, because look, I'm part of this. I'm in the same boat. You know, waiting for things to be fixed, waiting for things to be done, new things to be implemented. But I do think we're gonna see a lot of things coming out once the new product is ready for like this complete global launch. Then I think you're gonna see a lot of changes and a lot of new things coming out in a much faster pace. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, to sell you guys the idea of, oh, everybody, let's all, you know, huddle together, sing Kumbaya, and think that everything is perfect and the company actually likes us. I'm not saying that, because we can tell that they really don't. But just as, you know, somebody that is enjoying the game, I do see the fact that they're launching in a new area as a good thing, because I know that we will benefit from it. And so I do think a lot of good stuff is going to come out. It's just their poor communication skills that I think frustrates me the most. Evo need a damage mitigation commander like Gandalf the White. See, this is the thing, Searcher. I agree, but I do feel that the game is pushing people to go NRP. And if they want you to go NRP, then there is no reason for them to give Evo side a damage mitigation commander when they're trying to get you to use a good side commander. You know,
Plus, I mean, it's also a bit of a balancing trait. Like, we have Sauron as an evil, and the good side has Gandalf the White, so it's kind of like mitigation against crowd control. So they can't give everything to one side.
Sauron's skills to me makes him, especially the way Jeff is playing him, makes him for me one of the best commanders in the game. If you give him command, because you're not using him for the focus damage, you know, he's not Gandalf the White where you stack focus and you're gonna do, you know, the deceiver is gonna go up to like 50%. It's not gonna do that. But so you're really stacking, you know, command, and if you really want speed, but the way Jeff plays is just, I don't know, it's just so nice to see. He's not really going for speed. He's going for tankiness and defense, using him as the anchor. But then he has stun, madness, damage, extra damage versus the units, and debuffs. It's just too crazy. It's just too crazy, man. Sauron is just an awesome commander. Bjorn, I'm glad you're able to work with Ombra to get your formation done, brother. Let me know what it is. Send that on Discord. Sauron is a commander that have close to 5 CC on average on enemy commander. Each battle is double of every other good commanders. Exactly. Sauron is he's just that good. Oh freak! I'm watching that Jeff's units go, and I'm like, oh, where's my Dane? And I forgot to do him. Okay. Oh, I got a minute, so he has to heal anyway, so I can't move. I started using Sauron for tank. Actually, interesting build. Need Great Beast though. Yes, you're gonna need something to anchor. So Great Beasts, I feel they're better than Trolls. Trolls would be like the second line if you don't have the camp, or if you don't if you're limited by the 5,000 a day. So there's still good, Surtur, to go with the trolls if you want them to tank, to draw out the attacks on them so the others can do stuff. So it's just a good build. The game has become slower and there is a lot of waiting time. I would really love to see a separate multi-PvP scheme similar to chess in mobile games, just for fun with different rewards. That's an interesting thing. I personally, they have so much on their plate that I don't see that happening ever. I mean, you can just look at Infinite Borders to see, what you can expect from them, So watch.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
they're just gonna copy and paste that game in here, and I mean, that's it. I'm okay with it.
No, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm just like, if they just made what we have better, like that's all we need. Just make what we already have better. That's, I personally don't mind the slowing down of the game a little bit. This is me personally, me having being married and having 3 kids, having my job and YouTube and other responsibilities that you guys don't know about, because it's just personal. Then for me, slowing down the game a little bit has not been a bad thing. It's been good. Okay, good. Cavs. I thought that he was gonna run Eagles, or it was like I'm gonna get decimated. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit Jeff here. You know what, Jeff? Let's do this. I'm gonna take a tile somewhere, and then I'll let you guys hit me. Oh, the thing is, I also don't have a lot, but whatever. I'll land somewhere here, let you guys hit me, and then because I don't have a whole lot of units left, so not on this guy at least. Let's see. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something like that. So I'll land. No, doesn't matter. I can hit you this time, and then I'll come back here, and then I'll swap the Ram Riders for Guardians, and I'll land somewhere, and I'll let you guys hit me as many times as I can last with my troops. And we'll analyze some reports. What's up for all of those that are joining now? We got 30 people watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to hit that like button. Remember, we have that goal of 1-to-1 ratioing the amount of viewers to the likes. We only got 6. I think you guys, because they're not. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. King of Man Swamp Knights. I don't know, Bjorn, how I feel about that, because
Gonna die.
You want somebody that is gonna be able to mitigate damage on the Swan Knights to take the damage, and King of Man, you're primarily running him as a damage dealer. So yeah, I prefer putting on somebody else that either has a lot of defense or a lot of mitigation, command, and things like that. The funny part is I make the Sauron guy with command for be support tank, and not only an initiative debuffer on December, and people tell me I'm wrong. Now everybody start to see the power of that. That is good point. Good point, Ombra. Good point. We all enjoy watching and seeing your guides. For sure. Yeah, but his mitigation is not enough against Stan and Bjorn. They are just way too powerful. Bring down
But
Gan.
on paper, if you have the best and slot items with Sauron, you can get to 500 command on him and run that agility set. So on paper, it's still good if you have the agility set.
Yeah.
No.
It's always for sure.
You just lack on the troop defense and whatever, but you still have 500 command.
What I feel is a lot of times is one, people rush to conclusions too quickly. They never let things, be studied. That's the first thing. The second is, I think, good side is because all you really need is damage. It feels like it's just very plug and play. You don't really have to do. There isn't as much thinking as you do need for evil. Evil, I don't know. There's a lot that goes into building evil formations. It's not as easy.
Yeah,
So
never ending.
yep. Okay, so look, Swan. I mean, the Swan Knights didn't die, but my hunch here, if I go through the reports, is that he didn't mitigate as much damage from the from the units, because Swan Knights only protect for the first 3 rounds, right? Okay, first 3 rounds here, they mitigate the damage, which is good. Great Beast, on the other hand, it's for the entire fight. So this is why running Great Beast is such a temptation. Okay, so look, enemy formations prioritize targets on this unit. So the entire fight, all normal attacks are being targeted on them. The fact that I still have all of them alive still, at a much lesser number, but still alive, is a great result. It's just, I'm losing here on the small units versus them. Good result. I'm happy with this, considering that I'm not running Great Beasts. That hurts. So, see, 280 something, 240, huge. I still did a little bit of madness damage to myself as well, because I added 240, 245, almost 245, and I did 240 only. So good. This is a good one right here. I'm happy with this mix of countered units and the other stuff. Good. So I'm gonna pull back, change my units, and I'm gonna land somewhere, because I only have like 2 more movements. 1, 2, and you guys can hit as long as I have I have units left. Then we can go to the other account and we can do the same thing. I agree with you, fellow. Everyone draws conclusions too quickly and doesn't open up to other options. There are few who accept different opinions and think about options. That is true. That is true.
But also, I think what we were saying earlier, that like now that everybody has grown bored of playing their main formation because it's been out for a while, they're starting to experiment and move on other commanders. So it's now things finally are getting extremely interesting and intriguing, and so I'm excited, because I bet we're gonna end within the next 6 months. You'll be seeing a lot of commanders that we haven't saw until now.
Yep, I agree. It looks good, Bjorn. I like it. It looks good. Almost 300 focus on your Saruman. That is solid with his unique. Looks really, really, really good. You got Lurtz here, topping up 252 of attack. Whew. That is nice. That is nice. I like the formation. Shadow, Lurtz, Sauron. Make Khaldun great again, right, fellow? Yeah, exactly. Give Khaldun the frenzy skill, and we don't care about anything else.
I like Khaldun. I still use him.
I mean, I'm bringing this secondary formation of all CC commanders and see how they play together. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I like this formation. I like this formation a lot. The one that Bjorn built with Umbra. Very, very solid. The focus on the damage from Lurtz and Saruman. And assuming the kind of the White Council cleanse with Sauron's CC is gonna look really, really good. Nice. Okay. All right, so let me get back to let's do this. Change some troops. What do I have on Gimli? So we leave Shires there. You know what? Let's just remove Shires altogether. Let's just do Guardians and this. See what we can do.
All right, I think I'm gonna head off because early wake up, 5 a.m.
All right, brother. Oh, hey, yo, yeah. You gotta get to bed, man.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Yeah, it's almost midnight for you. All right, brother. Well, thank you for hopping on. You take care. Have a safe flight.
All right, we'll keep in touch.
For sure.
Enjoy the stream, everybody. Ciao.
All right, take care. All right, let's go. How many more? So we have, yeah, I got 2 movements. So I'll move to the fort, and then I'll move to a tile, and you guys can take it. Start hitting it. I tell you now, if you have a frenzy hammer and Cal do it on high respect, he's still going to smack. That'll be interesting to see somebody running a frenzy. I think everybody has converted at this time. Oh, I think I actually have one, but it's on my good side account, not on my evil one. Let's go. That Sarma looks nice though, Bjorn. I like it. Oh, but what do your formations look like? I know, do you guys just get to bag end, or are you guys still finishing your season? What do your formations look like? If you're still on. Oh, you start today. Ooh, nice. Cool. RP? NRP? What's up, Myth of Middle Earth? I get to bag in. Oh, it's going to take forever. How do you find good side? How different from evil? So I've always found that evil's harder to understand, like, to play. Not necessarily because we have weaker commanders. It's just they are different commanders. And oh no, I don't want this. I want this. So because it's different, it's a different mentality that we have in order to be able to build. You know what I mean? You know, so for example, the formation that I'm running on, on Worm's account. And so I'm running Witch King, Sauron, and Shadow, and I mean between Shadow Alerts and Undying. That's who I'm gonna run. So I don't know yet which ones. Right now I'm running Shadow, Witch King, Sauron, and Undying. But I'm leveling up alerts in the back with the secondary team, so once they get to 40 both, I can switch them out and see how I like it. So what team do you recommend for those who are not whales and spend a lot of money not to play in lights and spend a lot of money? So Faramars, are you an evil player? What do you think about next one? Frodo, Witch King, Gimli, also Undying. Witch King, Undying, Gimli. I think it can work. At least the principle that I liked. If I'm running a tank, if I'm running Frodo. Oh, here, let me just I'm gonna put myself over here. If I'm running Frodo, all he does is tank. And so if all you're gonna do is tank, you gotta have other commanders that are gonna do the things that he can't do. So either, you know, mitigate damage to your formation, or in this case, in Undying's case, he's gonna be giving, you know, evasion. So if so, I must. Oh, so you're going NRP. So if you're talking about Frodo, so you can do, you know, if you have Great Beasts or Swan Knights, you're gonna give evasion. Evasion is gonna last longer on the other guys because you're not gonna be hit every single time, every single instance. Most of it's gonna go to Frodo, which is good. So it could work. The thing is, depending on your gear, you might lack damage because Gimli is gonna put the damage that you need, but I don't know what gear you're gonna use on the Undying or what gear you're gonna use on the Witch King. In both cases, I'm not confident that you're gonna put out that much damage on both to be a main formation. You know, you need at least a second very strong damage dealer, I think, in order to do that. But I still think it can work. You can have fun with it. So, guys, please send over here because I don't have any more stamina to move. All right, 2 steps, moved his out of the way. So, I mean, I'm having fun. You know, I was running Frodo just for fun. I was running Frodo. I'm gonna see if I can find some reports. When did I run Frodo? I think this was still Falcon. Yep. He's against CLF. I was able to do well against him. Kind of a nice matchup. Let's see. Got wrecked by CLF here. Did well against Ghost. I mean, yeah, running that, you know, those. This is like the best cheap version that you can. You spend some on the Swans, but then very cheap Guardians, or in this case, Great Beasts. I don't know. I'm considering running Great Beasts. Yes, Ombra, that guy was also Italian. 2 steps. See, this is one of the fights, 2 steps that I had. I was, you know, building this like very damage mitigation with a couple of, you know, damage. This is a good example for you, Bjorn, running Frodo as the tank, and then him also with the mitigation, and then these 2 to do damage. You know, didn't do too bad. A lot, you know, lower levels, but still did very well. You know, with some healing. Not too bad. I think when we switched Galadriel for... I think I switched Galadriel for somebody else later. It was also doing really well. Yeah, I got ripped here. Not even... Oh, no. I was almost dead. Yeah, exactly. Good second team. You run this as a second team, not as a first team. But look, you know, versus these large units... Not a bad trade. Resource trade wise can be very favorable. So let's see what else we got. So he did another one versus 2 steps where I did really, really well. The nice thing about Frodo, he will barely lose troops here. Barely lose troops. He survives everything. I mean, he survived Mount Doom, you know. So he survives everything. I mean, much higher levels, you know, and still surviving really, really well. I imagine what we can do once they're, you know, at the same level as they are. Great results. See, look at Frodo. Not a dent. Why? Because I'm running the same gear for Falcon I run on him. 220 defense, plus 20 when the round starts. So 240, plus another 20. So 260 defense, plus then, you know, the evasion and the 30% damage reduction, plus the 475 of command. It's really, really good. And plus 2 of defense here too. Yeah, Frodo's just too good. He will not allow you to lose. He might, you might win favorably the rest of the units, but he's gonna force you to draw all the time. All the time. Let's see what else we got. See, this formation was doing well versus Jeff. Oh, never mind. Only 2,000. He was wrecking me. Never mind. Forget what I said. That was dumb. Versus two steps. I mean, that was the main formation again. Back at the main formation. Yep. The reason why I'm playing, I could remove Falcon and play somebody else. I just like using different commanders, It's fun, you gotta play things that work, but also you have to play things that you enjoy. I think this is what's different. I switched Thorn for Gandalf the White, and ended up doing a little bit better than what I was doing before. Kind of sad. I hit myself here. These are both my accounts, and I hit myself here. Scrappy, how you doing, buddy? Look at that. Me versus me. I mean, I counter some units here, and the others they counter. Pretty much the same result versus each other, but then much lower levels on this side. A lot of thinking, a lot of the fun thing about being in here, Paths of the Dead, is that it allows us to just theory craft now all day, every day. See, this is what I was talking about. When I removed Thorn and put Gimli, the results felt a little more consistent. I mean, also, you gotta look at the level difference. 47, Shadow, you bully. Not too bad of a result versus this formation here. Considering considering the commanders, the levels, and the units, I was quite happy with this result. I mean, look at this, 269 Saruman. Freaking unique off the... Look at that. That's disgusting. Sestaro. With Sauron with the agility set. And Lurtz max to the teeth. Look at this. 9,000 HP. Whew. What's up, Toe? How you doing, brother? This is a good one right here. I know, it's almost 12. I mean, it's almost 11 for me, and I'll be going... He's going for Mo. Yep. Oh, Jeff, whoever. Vanilla, send. So Vanilla first. Vanilla. Small units. Taking a break at work. Hope you're doing well, man. Got about 10 days left in my season, shooting for 4 mil merits. That's awesome. That's good. We can't... Oh, somebody did hit me. Who hit me? Was it Vanilla? Terror. All right. Not a bad result here. Not a bad result. 164,000. Oh, he's running large units. I'm surprised at this result, actually. I'm surprised. 250, 249 of damage, 315, 314. Good, I like this. I'm very happy with this result. And I keep getting XP because I was trying to get everybody to 50 so I can do a max, a max test of levels. But then I don't think I want to keep pushing that crazy. Just takes too long. Oh. Yeah, that's a good report, Ombra. Yep. If you're fighting a Kraken with a secondary, yep. He's running Eagles. Just don't send yet. Just don't send. I gotta fill up again. All right. Hey, yeah, I mean, if you can, can you swap to something small as well? I don't know if he's watching, so. Love to have a more, like equal to equal unit type to see what could happen. Look at that. Falcon doing that mitigation. Just too good. Alright, cool. Sweet. So imagine if we had a server like this just for testing. Kuz Vlad, thank you for subscribing, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm so happy that season will end because I played first season as Evo because everything other was full. RIP. I'm so happy that I could play my main good side, and that new march system is good. It's not boring that you need to make to that tire. It's true. I think it has potential for sure. It just needs to be, bug proof before they fully release to everybody. Let's see what Jeff says here. All right, cool. Just send it. Just send it, Jeff, whenever you're ready. I think I might have a couple more hits. And then let me hop on. Let me open up my other account, and we can have a look. Trying to, finish building that one out. That one is taking a long time because trying to see what I really want to run in that account has not been easy. Sorry, on level difference. Yeah, I mean, running cavalry is probably going to be one of the safest places to be, because large units are just not, in a competitive season, are not the most resource friendly. All right, Scrappy, take care, my friend. Good night, good luck, and good night. Have football match tomorrow morning, so I gotta go to sleep. Take care, buddy. Hope you have a wonderful evening, my friend. Take care. We're gonna be hopping off here in just a second. Not yet, but we're gonna be on just for a little bit too. And then we're gonna be off because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow as well, buddy. Look at this is disgusting, man. Gandalf the White with the Great Beasts. Sauron with Tower Guards and the crazy amounts of speed. Dane and Zenith 12 with tactical maneuvers, I'm assuming. Yes. And Unwavering. 263 of attack. I mean, I know what's coming my way, but it's okay. We're going to do it anyways. It's fine. And then this beast at 246 plus another 20 from Sharpblade. Ugh. All right, send. No, that's fine. Run those. Run that. I just want to see. I don't know if I ever hit you before, so you just send it where I am. I hope it just doesn't remove me from where I am. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're in your base, if you're not too far away, and you can run swans, let's do it. We'll do, Jeff. Let Vanilla go first, and then we'll go this one after. Where's the other account here? Let's go. Okay. Let's go right here. Well, good night. It is time for bed for you. I mean, I think you're what, 2 hours ahead of me? 2-3 hours? It is bedtime. I hope that you get some luck when you do some future pulls. You get your first Palantir and your drums on your 2.0 account, man. Oh, I know. Vanilla's gonna hurt for sure. He's gonna hurt big time. Let's see when he comes. All right, cool. He's heading out. Where is he coming to? This is where he is? No, this is Turgon coming this way. Where is Vanilla coming? No, somebody's just lining straight on this guy here. All right, Jeff, send yours. I think Vanilla's gonna be a few minutes out. So go ahead, send yours. Go ahead, send Sauron on my face, and then see if we can do something versus Vanilla after. Where you at, Jeff? Where you at? Is he here? Yeah. All right. That is why I built it this way, Ombra. But Ombra said, I think your formation is actually one of the best possible, by the way. You can lose only versus a bad RNG because you have so much damage reduction in defense. I agree. And I know I could have probably built one of the more like meta builds, which would be removing Falcon and putting somebody else. I just like this, you know. My second formation is probably going to run Frodo and whatever else I can run, but I don't know. I just like him. I think it's a fun formation to build. It's different, especially as the meta shifts. Hopefully, it's gonna do even better. But it's fun, you know. I'm not planning to fight, you know, Vanilla or CLF or Francis. You know, again, I'm not planning on fighting against them, so I'm fine. Everything is good. Yeah, the other account, we have to do some work. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I think Bjorn should be fine now. Let's see. Fingers crossed. At least we draw. Let's draw. Let's give a good draw here. You're gonna clean me. Oh. I think it's probably one of the closest draws. Oh, not so close. You still hurt me. Oh, whoa. Not bad. See, I like this right here. I'm happy with this result. You might think, well, but you're losing in troops. Yes, I'm losing in troops, but guys, remember, this is a numbers game. It's a resource game. So, I lost the battle. 2 commanders of mine are down, but he's running my counter, right? And my counter is more expensive. So this is a good report. Very, very good. You know, I took 326,000. They had 259. Yes, but it's versus a counter. So the resource trade here was very good in my favor. I'm happy with this. Very happy. It's hard though. Jeff has such a good build. I like it. Let's see. Did he steal White Council? I'm gonna think no. I've been looking at a lot of reports about White Council, and it doesn't steal as often as we think. I mean, maybe during the stream, it's gonna be that way just so I look bad right now. But look at this. So I launch White Council first, then he does, and then Sauron does the enemy. The thing is, what he could have stolen was my Falcon's R5. Look at this. Ah! One of the things that sucks about Falcon being slower than Sauron, I can give Ered Luin to my enemies. Okay? No. I gave Ered Luin to my enemies, and I also gave them See, let's analyze this report. This is important. Okay? Look at this. And surprisingly, I've had my skills stolen, and yet we did this well. It's a good build. It's a good build. So let's look here. Falcon has 2 damage mitigating skills. His R5 and his top R0. Ered Luin gives defense to units. So he has madness. He gives Ram Riders, the enemy Red Riders, one of the defense instances. I give Swan Knights, but then I also give my R5. I gave the 45% damage reduction to the Ram Riders as well. Okay. And if that wasn't enough, my unique is also giving my enemies the buff. I'm giving Ram Riders see, damage received by my Swan Knight minus 4%. And then damage received by his Swan Knights minus 4%. And then damage increased by his Bow Knights by 4%. Jeez, that is ridiculous. So we did good, considering that he stole my skills and my unique skills. That's not a bad result for when this situation happens. All right, let's try to. Do I have enough troops for vanilla? Yes. Okay. Good. This was a good fight. Got a bunch of stuff stolen and yet still survived. Versus a counter. I'm happy about this. What I'm probably gonna do, what I have to do now. Yeah, exactly. Like I say, only RNG can defeat you. Good point. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna finish consolidating my other commanders. I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3 different formations, but the other 2 are just gonna be like for fun. Whenever, if the season is a little bit slower or I need to take high tiles without taking with my main formation, I'm gonna build my 2nd and 3rd, and then my siege and all that stuff. What I'm gonna do after then, as I want to look at to see what gear that I'm for sure not gonna use again, and then I'm gonna be enhancing all of the uniques, because right now I'm running uniques without being enhanced. I refined a few, but I haven't really enhanced any of them besides this one and then Falcons. So I gotta start enhancing the uniques that I for sure will be using as a main, Ombra, do you have any reports that you can send me on Discord for your last season? Ooh, Vanilla, 20 minutes, man. Why don't you move your base all over here? Nah, man, I'll wait for you. I don't know if I'm gonna be on the live when you get here, but I'll wait for you. At least I'm interested to see what's gonna happen when you hit. Let's start some of this again. So I'm actually happy and surprised in how well the Guardians are holding up. Swan Knights did really well this time around as well, so I'm quite happy with the result. I can't do any of them, so I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do these, and I'll do the others later. Our season is like it's sad to say this, but it's just completely, in terms of PvP, for actual the ring and stuff, is basically dead now. It's just a testing grounds at this point. Let's see. Well, while we're waiting for vanilla, see anybody else? Okay. Where are we? His average champ level is higher as well. So yeah, great report. That's true, Patrick. That is true. It's a good fight. I think that's the kind of stuff, you really want to go for. There are one level above players like CLF and HDH and Jax. These guys are like, oh, I need this. I'm lacking this respect or this gear. They have the means to just to keep going. For us to have either stop spending or yo, shout out to Terror in the house, man. Terror has just become a Maya supporter. Thank you, Terror. I appreciate it, brother. That's really awesome. I gotta start doing. I'm gonna work on my next goal here for the streams is to work on like some visual things. Like whenever something like this happens, we'll have somebody pop up with a funny emoji or whatever. Thank you, though, man. I appreciate it. And like I said earlier, guys, the money that you guys support the channel is gonna go back into the accounts so we can test things out. The only reason why I'm able to, get Falcon to legendary or Frodo to legendary is because of you guys' support. So I appreciate it. I am considering getting his relic too, by the way. I'm lacking just the last mission here. I'm saving the 50 here for him, just for the first one. I gotta capture one land in Golgoroth, but I can't because we have this pact with different with all the different kingdoms, so so everybody has a place to fight and have some fun and get some rewards, and so the Black Gate is out of reach for me. I just need one single tile, but I can't. It sucks. It's battle. Oh, Tara just subscribed to the channel as well. Well, everybody, you see that I see a lot of people hopping on just now. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night. For some of you, it's already Saturday, but independently, I hope you guys are having a great day, a great week. I hope you guys are enjoying Rise to War. Let me know in the comments here what. See, this is the tricky thing. Let me think here before I ask you guys this question again. And there's a reason why I'm trying to rephrase. Because I know there are things that the devs can do and need to do to make the game funner for us to play. But I think, let me rephrase my question. What would you like to see in terms of content? And this is not just from me. Ombra is here. Ombra puts out amazing, guides. I don't know if anybody else, any other content creator watches specifically my live streams. I appreciate actually Ombra coming on, and Ombra is going to be part of a new series that I'm going to be working on. But what would you like to see in terms of guides, videos, content, be it in video or in text in Discord servers, that would help you guys know the game better, that will maybe make the game funner for you guys? Because I feel like a lot of the reasons why people are quitting is because they feel like they don't know, like the game is just done, it's dead, Which, if you're watching the live earlier, I don't think the game is dead by any means. I think the devs are focusing on the new market, not because they don't care about this market, but because they're trying to launch in a new market. And once that launch comes, everything is going to be consolidated into one. Everything, whenever something comes out for here, is going to come out for there. It's going to streamline everything. More money also coming in. So I'm not going to talk about that again. But what can we do? Or what could we provide that you guys would think, okay, oh man, I'm learning. I can use my formations better now, so I can enjoy the game better. You know, because one thing I do think is a bit, it doesn't help the community whenever we come out with guides and things, or when we're talking about things, that it's always from a high spender perspective, right? So if I show you my formation and say, what can I improve in my formation? And I show you this report here, right? So if I show you this report here, like, wow, okay, no, let's show the one where I was losing, I lost, okay? Okay, look, what can I do to improve my formation? Let's look at my gear. He's like, dude, like, what are you complaining? You got a Z6 Bjorn, a legendary 10 freaking Falcon, a Z9 Gandalf, and a Z6 Dane. Like, I mean, what can you optimize? It doesn't really help with the average player, like the mid spenders and the low spenders and the free to plays. This is where I do think we're lacking in content, because is it possible for a low spender to compete? The answer to me is just like in 1.0, yes, you just have to know where you can compete. I'm never going to send my free to play formation versus any whale, because even in 1.0, you had to hit the counters to be able to beat them, But 2.0 made it even more difficult for that. So I think things like this really are missing. Low spenders, mid spenders, actual talks. Let's look at this. Let's see some reports. Let's analyze the fights and see where it can be improved. For example, somebody asked, what would be like a low spender formation? To me, just off the top of my head, Frodo, if you're good side, Frodo, Gandalf the White, and then whatever damage dealers you want. Because Frodo's going to be your tank, Gandalf is going to be your mitigator, and your white going to help with White Council if you're going to use his R3 and his bottom R0. But then you need two strong damage dealers. If you're a low spender but you have access to tier 3s, then go with Dane and with Bjorn if you can. If you're a low spender and you don't have access to those, then you go with with your Gimlis, you go with your Elmers if possible, things like that. Okay, how do you build them now? You have to go through the equipment and things like that to educate people. I understand, but if there is anything else that you guys feel like would help, then let me know. Let us know, because we want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the game and learning. Okay. Atlas, so Toes mentioned neutral unit analysis and viability. I do have. I didn't word it like that. I do have on my list something related to troops, but I like what you said here. Let me just write that down. Neutral unit analysis and viability. Let me write it down here. Give me a second. Neutral units. What is it again? Give me a second. Analysis and viability. Okay. Analysis and viability. Perfect. I like that. I like that idea. Atlas Wolf. Yo, White Falcon with Gandalf the White. White Council and Falcon's main abilities cancel each other out essentially. I heard that the other day. Can you explain to me a little bit better? Are you saying that because they're too high percentage damage mitigation that you end up not getting, like, because I think my Gandalf is giving like 65 and Falcon's giving 45, and we know the maximum is 90%. Is that what you're talking about, where I'm capping my damage mitigation? Is that what you mean, bro? Andrea Martini, and with a little investment, you had at least 2 nice commanders with nice gear. Exactly. That's what I think we need to do as well. And now you need gold and 4 sets. That's true. That's something that I don't like. That's something I really don't like, is that, you know, it's, I said this earlier, the drop rates need to be better now that they're telling people that they need 4 sets of gear. 2.0 is harder for free to play, but people very, very expert will still possibly have a good trade. Not win versus Kraken, but can damage them hard. I agree on, but I've seen it happen. And that's the thing. People need to be patient to be able to learn those things. Guys, just don't quit. If you don't understand the game, you know, go to Ombra. Go, you know, come to ours, to my server. Go to Gore's. I mean, there's so many people willing to help. Huge. I think Vessi, I think Ombra will agree with me. Huge shout out to Vessi. He has been such an anchor in the support and, you know, coming out with good information. The guy's been spending so much of his time, you know, talking to people and writing things out. I'm very grateful to him. Myth of Middle Earth coming back after quitting informations came out, and I'm making a mistake. Yo, shoot us a message on Discord. Show us your formations. I mean, at the end of the day, Myth is, do you want to play? You know, that's what really it comes down to. Do you want to play? Yes or no? And, you know, make your decision. I don't think, you know, I'm never gonna be against people say, you know, I'm done with the game. You know, I don't like you for this and this reason. That's fine. You know, it's a very good, very, very good excuse. Something that I was driving to work the other day thinking about, though, and I'm going to be honest, it hurt me, was that I was, you know, for example, when you play a console game and you finish the story, you can always go back to it, you know. Oh, I want to play Final Fantasy again. I want to play this again. You can always go back and get the feeling of the nostalgia that you had. This is the first mobile game that I've actually delved into, because I really like Lord of the Rings. But I was just thinking, you know, in a few years' time, when they shut down the servers, we're never going to be able to relive this game again. And honestly, because I spent so much time in the community, you guys know, I mean, I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos in the last couple of months because I've been trying to study the game more. But I've been very active with people on Discord. And I'm thinking, man, like all of this in a few years' time is gonna go away, and we're never gonna be able to go back. Oh, I'm gonna go play Rise to War again just for a little bit. You won't be able to, and that, I mean, that was sad for me. You know, have something taken away from you that you really enjoy like this. At least for me, it was a bit depressing. On being completely honest. All right, so. Done with the sobbing here. So Falcon's main ability reduces damage taking by, let's say, 80% if willed. I don't think so. If you're talking about his R5, I think I gave him the best commander gear slot possible. So let me show you what I had for him. I gave Falcon this. Okay, I mean, I'll swap it really quick so I can show you. I gave him this. I had this for him. Okay. And I think I broke it down, but I had, no, I think it might have been this one actually. So 199 plus the 20 that I get from his top R0. I was above 200 and something of defense. And if I'm not wrong, I was capping his R5 at 60%, which is obviously very good. But then the unit that I was using to tank, it was getting no defense, so it wasn't very helpful. And I wasn't using him as, you know, the mitigation wasn't going to him, was going to my units. So that's why I changed the gear. I'm giving, you know, I'm increasing my commander damage by a little bit, and where is the rest? Jeez. Where is... Here. And so I prefer this, getting about 120, 130 commander damage. I'm still reducing by about 47%. Send it to me, please. Send it to me. I mean, look, I'm always open to learning, always open to changing. I'm not, I'm not the know-it-all on the game, so I'm always learning. But let me see what else you said. White council about 75%. Yes, my Gandalf won't hit that high because I'm not running very high focus right now. So I think I cap at about, I think it was 60 that I was hitting. So obviously I'm going over the 90%. I know, but then you gotta I take into consideration damage increase from coming, like Warcry or Might or Sauron's Deceiver. All that stuff is gonna get me very close to still being that 90%, even after the damage buff from my enemy. That's the way I'm playing it right now, at least. Yo, what time is it? Where is Vanilla? Vanilla, where you at, man? Let's see CLF here. Jeez. Okay, so White counts about 75-80% if welled, but if they both only last a certain amount of hits and the diminishing returns on damage reduction aren't worth it. So Falcon just essentially adds 1 extra hit. As Gandalf the White hits is 7 hits and Falcon is 8 hits. The only difference is Falcon will make your damage reduction last 1 more hit. It's really not worth it. I'll try this. I'll try this later. I'll switch off. I'll remove Gandalf the White, and I'll put somebody else, and we'll test it. I'll give you guys some reports. My friend runs Falcon with my warband, and I'm sure I got it to 80%. I think I have a screenshot. I would need to get it for you. Please send it over. I'd love to see that. Also, what gear he's running and stuff, so I can see the comparison. I really enjoy the game. I think I'll have fun. Playing with the right people helps. Yes, playing with the right people is the key, actually. Perfect, Vanilla. I'm waiting for you, bro. Formation is Gandalf the White, Sauron, Dane, and Scout with high gold gear and R10 on all. I'm not really worried about formation. Oh, you got a good formation then. Essentially, a shadow really badly hurts your army because you remove Falcon's R5 and White Council at the same time and fast. Let me ask. Shadow will, so even if you have great beasts, I'm assuming, does he still hit all units? I have a few fights with shadows. Let me see here. I mean, did he run shadow? So shadow right here. Okay. Not too bad. Being pretty well dealt. Pretty, R12. Zenith 3 with agility. Zenith 1 on the shadow. Jeez, that is disgusting. With the damage reduction. Oh, the thing, he's not getting the damage because he's not running trolls. He's running eagles. Okay, good point. Good point. But that's, I mean, I'm fine with that RNG, Atlas. If I'm not gonna hit, taunt him every single fight, I'm okay this straight. But I do want to remove him and run somebody else to see how that would work out. I do have a few more versus Shadow versus 2 steps though. Let me see here. So no Shadow here. 2 steps run Shadow, and I did pretty well versus him. It's a pretty nice Shadow too. Okay. 2 steps has a pretty well. He's waiting on some things to fully strengthen and refine stuff. So did pretty well here. If you're using Great Beast, honestly think I mean, gotta wait somebody else. Freaking emojis are in the way, can't read the rest of the message. So did one here. Let's see, do we have a shadow here? No shadow here. Had a few more versus 2 steps though. Where is it? This Osiris though, I don't think he runs shadow, no. Okay, here we go. One more. I mean, this is my first formation. This was with Frodo and Sam. Depends. Yeah, that's true. Gandalf is definitely better to use than Falcon due to his 25% buff. I remove Falcon. No, I mean, no, he's fine. Like I'm running Falcon because I like playing. I like playing Falcon, so I'm okay with that. Um, I just want to see like even I'm not running my Gandalf with the damage. I'm running him. I'm not running White Rider on him either. I'm running him with a damage build. With all the evasion and all the White Councils running around. 25%. I don't know. I'm testing. I usually run him with White Rider, but I'm testing this other way around. And it's been fun so far. Everybody runs in NRP. Everybody runs. White Gandalf the White. So. I don't know. I mean, I run. It's a debate still for me because I haven't decided on the final position of Falcon, first formation or second. But I'm not sure if I do see your point. If I'm running Gandalf the White, possibly Frodo will have a better position because then the damage mitigation that on the tank is gonna be huge, right? 30% damage mitigation plus plus White Council plus the evasion can be great. Now, I do like the idea, of just maximizing damage reduction using Falcon. So it's gonna be something that I'm gonna test. Now I've done a lot of testing with Falcon yesterday and today. What I'm gonna do now is Frodo is already level 40 as well, so I'm gonna swap Falcon for Frodo and see what the results are with the same formations that I was running versus the same people that I was fighting. So if I get better results, who knows? Frodo might take his position. But if not, then it's worth the test. Frodo will be definitely in my formation, first or second. I'm not sure yet. Okay, where's Vanilla, guys? This is gonna be the last. No, this is Turgon is coming here. This is gonna be the last hit of the day. Is that him? Yeah, look at that. The White Rider. Cool. 4 minutes and he comes here and he hits. So that's the plan. It's still fun though. I mean, this formation has been very fun to play with. We'll see how Frodo does. I mean, if we have enough. Let's see. I'm speeding as fast as I can. Yep. All right. So if we have enough stamina, I'll pull back once and send them back to the same spot. Yeah, we should have. We have stamina for one more move. We'll then swap Falcon for him. For Frodo, and then we'll do one hit. Jeff, you got units for one more hit? No, yo, back off. Who's hitting? Oh, okay, CLF. Oh, what is this dude doing? All right, well, I can probably, if he doesn't remove me from the spot, hopefully Falcon can hold his own. I mean, he's running Eagles, which I don't think it's fair, but I mean the speed that he's moving in, there's no way he's not running anything but Eagles. There you go. At least I drew. I didn't get wiped. What is he sending? It's not fair. All right, not bad. I mean, versus his main formation, I get wiped. Dane held his own. Bjorn held his own. All right, CLF. Not too shabby. But I mean, this is not his main formation. His main formation is Dane and Bjorn, and that would have ripped me to pieces. All right, cool. Thank you, bro. Let me see if I have enough to. It's vanilla now. Okay, luckily we do. Andrea, I mean, Hombre's gonna answer that question, but at the same time, it's a tricky question, on the the item sets to gear sets to use, because it also depends on your play style, what you want to do. For example, some people might say, why do you have thick armor on your gear when maybe fortitude it might be a little bit better? But in my case, because I'm already stacking so much damage reduction, the extra defense for me makes sense, But for somebody that might not be running two damage mitigation commanders, then maybe, having the 3 rounds of evasive action might be better. So I think it's also a little bit of a, case by case in, how you're deciding to play. The reason why it's the same thing that Vanilla said earlier. I said I'm running small units, and he said, you're gonna wreck me. And I was like, I don't think so, because of this. Eagles. Oh no, this one. Where is it? So if you look at Felbees, I think Felbees have the same skill, don't they? Yeah. So they have this flying skill. Damage received by millions minus 40%. Damage received from range units plus 20%. Right. So because of that, even though my units counters the eagle, they're still taking 20% damage reduction, because plus 20 minus 20. So this is why I don't think guardians are really that good against them. Who's coming here? Big blue. All right, got my units ready. Vanilla. 10. On the, what do you mean on the damage side, Andrea? Oh, let's see this. I mean, he's definitely sending great beasts. I mean, he's sending, I think, small units as well. Between Perseverance, Might, and the other one. I mean, the same thing, It depends. For some commanders, early damage... Let me give you an example. If I want to run Elrond, he has the skill... Oh, wait. Whoa. No way. No way. I was able to do this to Vanilla. Yo. Whew. This is nuts. Look at the amount of units dead and the amount of units heavily wounded. It's like the same number. Wow. I mean, my madness also hit him though. Look at this. He did 330,000 damage. 333. I did 332. I did 332. He did 333, but he took more damage, probably because the madness from Bjorn triggered on him. This is crazy. All right, slow. I will for sure be studying that report, man. Ooh, you got the nice one. All right, so CLF thoughts. So what I do, I mean, this is me. I'm going by how I run Falcon. Okay, I would want to stack as much unit defense as I can. Do you have, I don't know if CLF is watching the stream or if he is looking at the chat, but if he's watching, if not, I'll send him a message here on Discord in just a second. But if he's watching, if I would stack unit defense more than commander. Now, before do anything, run a few fights with the setup that you have, because you're stacking what 166 defense with the skill here and with that skill there. I'd see what what the outcome would be from this, but I feel that the unit defense is going to be a bigger thing than stacking commander defense. Maybe aiming for 200 unit defense, 180 something with your gear, and then another 40 from the skill and from thick armor, and then stack commander defense as much as you can after that. It's been working tremendously well for me this way. So that's what I would do. Jeff, do you have one more hit? Is Jeff in the house still? Let's see. Oh, we got 29 likes on the live. Jeez, you guys are freaking amazing. 29 likes. By the way, Tara, again, I appreciate your support, man, by becoming a member. I really do. Right, so going back, Andrea, if I'm running, right, so let me go back here. Let me show you my other account really quick while I'm trying to see if Jeff has one more round to go. Let me pull back Dane. Let's put Frodo in the position, the same thing, and we'll do that. So let me pull up my other account though really quick. Okay, here. Right, so I have Elrond here. And Elrond. Thank you, bro. So in this case, my idea, something that two steps in our building, right? We want to try and make a troop composition that works, and we have found something that's been working. And I'll send these out against some guys right now so we can talk about this. They're not doing, OP level of good, but they're doing very, very well. I am considering though. What? Why do I have? Wait. Did somebody send this without me knowing? Let me have a look here. Okay. Oh no, never mind. It looks like it's the same, but it's not. So I can show some reports in a second. Oh yeah, it's not the same. All right. So let's go over here, and I'll show you what we're talking about. This is just building. We're theory crafting. We don't have the finalized gear yet. We're working towards this, but we're thinking, do we have is there a way to make a good troop damage? Oh, it's in China. My other instance of BlueStacks is funky. All right, let's send it over here. How can we make it work? Possibly. In this case, for Elrond, he has a skill that gives them, follow up in the beginning rounds, first 4 rounds, and damage reduction or stat reduction. We're theory crafting something either going with these 3 trees or these 3. We don't know yet exactly what's going to work. Yes, Atlas. But the thing is, what should I go with right now? Because I already had this, I'm testing. Right now I'm going to be testing this on him, see how much damage I can get and how much damage, how much I'm stacking a little bit of defense here as well. But what we are essentially running is this. We're running Sharp Blade right now, just for now. We got to change just like you're saying, the gear set. But for him, it might make sense to have a War Cry, because 20% extra damage on your follow-ups might be a much stronger skill than a 20% of damage or of attack. It's something we have to test, right? And so that's why I said gear sets is dependent on the formation, the commander, and your play style. In this case, for example, Theoden. I got hyped up into getting him because I was like, oh man, you know, maybe I can use him as a tank because of his unique. His unique is, you know, it's gonna can give 20. Sorry for the Chinese, 25% damage reduction to my unit. That could be a huge tank option. But then I was like, I gotta run Cavaliers, and they don't really protect ranged very well because they actually don't protect at all. It's just a, you know, there are, if I'm running 3 ranged in the back and him in the front, that's great, but they can easily get triggered by other things. And so not sure on this yet. So still running on, no, still thinking. We have different theories on stuff, but I was focused on this account until I hit Jeff, you know, until I hit Jeff and I got wrecked. Then I was like, no, I gotta stop and study this really quick here. Jeff, you got anything else? Or anybody else? I mean, let me make sure I'm switching first, and then yeah, let's switch this really quick. So removing Falcon. Removing Falcon for, oh, they're not in the base set, I guess. Where are they? They're not back yet. Jeez. All right, so let's see, who can we hit? Who is free? Pastry Viking, how you doing, brother? It's been a little while, huh? The game is actually pretty good. You know, after weeks and weeks of studying this new game, the same headache we had in 1.0, weeks and weeks trying to understand the game is actually good. It's been fun. Ombra, share with us your idea for Elrond. I love to hear it. I don't care. I like unpopular opinions. Go ahead. Tell me, and then we'll test it out. Either right here, if you can write it right now, either on Discord or here, then I'll share that with, you know, we'll test it out. We got what, 2 or 3 weeks still in here, so we can test it out. I'm gonna pick somebody, and I'm just gonna hit. Did somebody write saying they're free? All right, somebody. Oh, so Jeff is replying. All right, where's Jeff? All right, Jeff. I'm gonna send him. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Oh, I got a tile, so never mind. It's not gonna take me too long. Let's just switch. Just send the same stuff you've been sending. Your tank and 3 small units, if you can. Tank and 3 small units. I want to test what Atlasov said. I'm having Frodo. And the rest the same way it is. I'm going to keep everything the same. Just bring Sam and Frodo here. Quick march. Jeez, 9 minutes. Because if I bring him here, they can attack. So, got 18. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Just bear with me here. Let's go. All right, so he's going over there. It's gonna be the last hit from Falcon. How you doing, Pastry Viking? How's life? How has life been? All right, cool. He's over there, and I'm gonna be sending. All right, refill. Let's hit him with this right here. All right, I hope I still have the gear. If I don't, it's whatever. I want to see what Elrond did though, because I switched the gear. I gave him unit damage. I've like I said, I've been able to get Elrond to do 100,000 of damage. Let's see what he does here. 71 with troop damage. All right, not bad. I mean, versus this, I mean, great result. You know, I'm not as high level as my other account with the mains. 152,000 of unit damage. Great. This is the kind of stuff I love to see all day. But we'll see. 60,000 is not bad. Although, I don't know yet. I don't know. I mean, with this, in this case, Turgon, can you refill really quick? I wanna do another test. 11,000 damage with his with his top R0 is actually really low. He needs a damage weapon to do this kind of damage. Well, let me show you the report that I had. I show a few reports with Elrond. This is the main formation I've been running for a little bit of time now. Trying to work it out, trying to solve it. So let's see. No, that wasn't here. No, like that. Okay, Tim Door. Let's see, 66,000. Elrond. Okay, I think I was already running just the troop damage here. Was it the hammer? Yeah, just the hammer. Yo, but I'm waiting for that. Okay, he's riding. Good to hear, man. Looks good. Just can't bring myself to get back in. I don't blame you, my friend. Honestly, it's been. I mean, at first was a pretty bitter pill to swallow for me, and so I just I was able to get myself around it, and it's been good now. Okay, where is it? 67. $83,000 damage from Elrond. I think this is where this is the damage weapon. Yep. Okay. There was one that he was doing like 90,000. 81. Lord of Empires, 81 again. Well, I think it might have been this one. No, 70,000. Jeez, where is it? $36. $98. I mean, this was against the bot, but 98,000 damage. 38,000 from Commander is not bad. True. That is true as well. Atlas said, remember Turgon's using Gale, so your Elrond is missing a lot of his early round double hits. I agree. That is true. 98,000 from one. Oh, 90. I think I saw that one. That was before. I mean, we did some PvPs where he was hitting. Oh, here we go. PvP. This is where I capped on the damage. I mean, he did more damage than King of Men. Pretty crazy, huh? Elrond did more damage than King of Men, and King of Men had the I'm missing here the best in slot for damage because his attack's a little bit low. But 103,000 damage from Elrond. Not bad, huh? So we're working on this. Not bad. Mostly troop damage. 37,000. See the 37,000 commander damage. But I want to test something else here. Do we feel? Are we back up? No. Not yet, Jeff, because I'm still heading there. Oh, no way, I don't have any more. Are you serious? Oh, okay. I think these are my siege. Well, let's cook some up for tomorrow then, while we're at this. All right, let's see this. Let me see. Let's see if I can test something that Ombra just wrote. Let's see if I have the unit for this. Do we have the units? If not, I'll cook some Ombra I mean, I should have enough. Let's do 8. I need more of these. So let's do this for now. I'm gonna get units so I can test what Ombra is saying right now. I need some more grain. Okay, let's get some more swans. I think I might have enough. So, where is it? Okay, let's do this. Let these cook. Let's pull back Aragorn really quick. See, look how I already learned Chinese. I can get through all these buttons very quick. All right, cool. Let's try this. Let's try this out. So I do need a defensive gear, which I do. That should work well. Where is Jeff, by the way? Oh. Jeff, 1 minute and 37 seconds till I land. If you want to hit, go ahead. Michael Jordan. Yo, look at that. I got Michael Jordan in my live stream. We made it to the big league, son. We made it. Michael Jordan in the house. How you doing, brother? How you doing, my man? Yeah. All right, Jeff, 53 seconds. If you want to start marching that way. Really? I am waiting for RP server. I hope they open these. Not only that, I hope if you're gonna tell people to go Kings of Man, at least let them choose the settlement. We gotta test stuff in here. I just keep thinking, Great Beasts with Iron Warriors is going to be so OP. Oh, geez. It might be resource hogging, but it's gonna be so good. Jeff, you're ready to go, man. Great Beasts with Iron Warriors. Whew. Gotta wait for my group. I'll be joining to get out of season. Okay. You max time hires. I only hire 2.5 hours worth at a time. And I always have freaking troops coming out. Oh, that's the reason. Oh, the reason why I'm doing this because Atlas, I'm almost going to bed, and as soon as I wake up, I'll have troops ready for me to hit up some stuff. That's why. So let me. Oh, sorry. You guys are looking at this, right? Let me pull up the other account. You guys are looking at my. Here, sorry. Trying to work through this one, waiting for Jeff to go. Jeff, where are you? One final hit. Let's see how. Oh, wait, don't hit yet. Ooh, don't hit yet. That would have been a bad mistake. Don't hit yet. This would have been bad. Definitely not the prime, right? Because I don't have. I don't need commander defense on this, but it would be the gear that they would share. You know, almost 500 of command, which is good. 30 great, plus everything else. All right, cool. That would have been bad, huh? I've had Striker hit 90 kit against the current meta. That's pretty good. Low key though. I think Treebeard is current meta best tank. Treebeard? Best tank? What? Let's have a look at this theory. I resetted my Treebeard. He was R9 in 1.0. No way, man. You're telling me that he is a great tank? No way. There's no tanky skills in this man. Yeah. No tanking skills, bro. He looks like he'd be the biggest tank, but that's about it. I mean, he can stack 100 defense. I don't know. I mean, I love to see some reports, but the thing is, he doesn't have any skills that would really, you know, make him a tank. Damage, unit buffing for attack, damage, and defense. Check his command stat. His command stat is very low too. I mean, Michael, please send me some reports about that, because I don't know. Kind of hard to I haven't seen anybody run him that way. I mean, definitely not against it. It's just that's new. That to me, that's new. Report never happened. Okay, so let me pop in here the theory from our friend here. In this case, I want to switch out Theoden. I don't need Theoden to do what I'm having him do right now. Who should I put? I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like Gandalf the White in this scenario would be the best option. Frodo with no gear still beat Falcon. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna run Frodo extensively. I do have in this account. Look, I do have a lot of. Oh, not this. Do I have my free Matham here? Nope. I do still have a lot of, you know, T2 respect items that I can bring Frodo to higher respect if I want to, or Falcon if I want to, either one of those, you know. But I don't know. I know Frodo is a great tank, but the reason why I like Falcon is he's a great tank. He's a good tank, and he also, you know, does damage mitigation for his units, for the entire formation. I have King of Man, Umbra. I have Gil. Gil's in the formation as well. I mean, I have almost everybody. I can put some damage dealers. I can put Bjorn or Dane. But I just want to test. I want to test something similar to what I have now. I don't want to change too much. Let's see. Let me put some swans on him. That's fine. So I got the swans on Elrond. Let me just, while Jeff is running towards here. So I'm gonna keep Gil and King of Man. I just want to see. I might run Gandalf the White just to not give anything too crazy. So I might go. Let's go Gandalf the White for now. Let's go Gandalf the White with Okay, we got enough bone knights for everybody. So, oh, we don't have enough bone knights for everybody. Let's heal some really quick. Oh, I know. I'm waiting for Jeff to hit me while I do the other things in the back end here over here really quick. Okay, so healed some bone knights. Let's just do the same formation that we have. he's going for it. So let's do the same, and then as soon as he hits, then I'll pull up to their account, get some. Ooh, midnight. Let's give some defense stuff to. There you go. See, look. See, Atlas. See, this is where I'm gonna have to test. This is where I'm gonna have to test. See? Same troop types. This gives us a very equal ground to play on. This is just one, right? Just one. So can't really, it's too early, but Frodo, that's what I'm saying. Frodo survives very well on his own. Not a bad result. Oh, never mind. No, wait, this is actually not bad. What happened? You guys see what happened here? We did the same amount of damage. Yo, Michael Jordan with the super chat. Ain't no one trolling Treebeard. He's just a monster in himself. Ain't no one trolling Treebeard. He's just a monster in himself. Atlas, that was aimed directly at your forehead, my friend. Michael, I don't deny it, but I'm gonna need you, my friend, to send me some reports on Discord, because I'd love to see that happening. But come on, you hit me up on Discord and show us what happened here. This is the crazy thing. Can somebody? I'm gonna reinforce here. Do we have enough units for one more hit? Yes. Okay. Anybody sitting there, just hit me again, because what happened in this case was what happened before. It was the madness again. Look, Michael, Toastmaster calls shenanigans on the Treebeard tank. Ah, this sucks, because what happened here again is the madness. Although I did 250,000 damage, 40,000 of that damage went to myself. So we're still not there yet. All right, who has one more? I need one more hit on Frodo. Okay, all right, Turgon. Mo, send it. Can you send it on me? So both you, Turgon and Mo, one at a time. Let's have a look. Possibly some buff also stolen. Oh, Sauron is so good. I mean, I said this earlier. Sauron to me, for Jack for slacking, Sauron to me is one of the best commanders in the game. Just because you can do something with, like, you can put command on him. I kind of forgo focus, all these things, because he can do, like, his skills do one thing while you can also do another with the troop type that you choose. I don't know. Sauron is just crazy, guys. I love Sauron in a good way. So the enemy hit me. The deceiver hit me. No, I mean, skin changer is here. White council. No, White council hit. White council hit myself the way it should be. Let's see. Can Frodo's skill be? No, I mean, I don't think so. No, ring bearer activated on the right one. 268 before the round starts of defense. 14%. The Deceiver does not affect Frodo and Sam. Guardian is affected by Madness. So, sorry, Ombre. It's a regular fight. Regular fight. All right, who's coming? Waiting for someone. Come on, Mo. Come on, Moo. I mean, I thought about that just for fun, like put a Hysteria helm in every single commander that I could, and just let Madness run everywhere. Just I'm gonna try that with my second formation in my Evil account. I'm running all CC. That's all I'm running, is just CC. And I'm gonna try to put just Madness on everybody. See what happens. Who's coming over here? Oh, Electronic. All right, so let me go back to the other account here. So I got defense here. That's the thing. I have to change a lot of things in order to have enough defense gear. So let's see what I can cook up over here. Okay, I can possibly do this. I'm gonna try to stack defense. So, oh no, I'm gonna lose on command. 576 command is still really good. Let me see what Ombre said. 490 of command. I already have that, so I can use this one for sure. I can try this. I mean, this could work. I mean, give me a second here. All right, Mo is coming. It's Mo in the house, yo. So I got like, some defense weapons. Oh, don't tell me the weapon that freaking Theoden is using he can't use. All right, 2 rounds. What I'm getting slapped around. I'm getting slapped around using Frodo. What happened here? Oh, the same thing again. Never mind. The same thing again. The glitch with Bjorn not even participating in the fight. Why is this happening? 2 of my commanders didn't participate in the fight. Frodo survived, though. Frodo did survive. This is very weird. Like, have you guys had these glitches happening? The thing is, I healed them, so like none of them, my commanders didn't even participate. No, they didn't die. Look at this. They're not even in the fight. Look at this. There is like Bjorn and Dane are not even here. You guys see this before? But that's the thing, Atlas. The thing is, I didn't lose either of them last round. Oh, I did. Oh, never mind. You guys are right. I didn't wait for the cooldown. Okay. All right, so 1 minute for the cooldown. That was the issue. Okay. You guys are right. I didn't pay attention to that, so. All right, Turgon, 1 more minute and you're up. So, the weapon that I use on Theo, I can't use on Elrond, and because of that, I'm not gonna stack as much defense. So it's gonna be like that. It's fine. Let's go. Let's see what else he said. Let me see here. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. So this is the. Yeah, they're healing Fredo and Sam. I forgot to check this. You guys are right. I forgot to check this. So wait a little bit more. Yeah, Fredo's. Nice thing though. See, I mean, Fredo can hold his zone even when everybody else is dead. That's a nice thing. Let me just finish off on this right here. Yeah, I know. We're gonna wait for the stamp. We're gonna wait. We're not in a hurry. So let me switch to this account here really quick, so you guys can follow along on the theory here. Here. So I can't stack defense because the reckoning that I use on Theo I can't use on him. So I'm gonna run this for now. 30 defense here, 27 here, plus the tactical retreat, plus the 42 here, and plus the 6 with the 48 here. So let's run with that just for the test, sake of the test. King Man is gonna run this way. He is gonna run all damage. Jeez. See, like I said, I haven't really gone through my gear to choose the best gear. So that's why it's kind of hard to also decide on what to run. But let's go with jeez, I don't have gear for this guy. Yeah, it's Afrod is 1-man army or better, half-man army. Oh, for sure. Okay, here we go. I got some damage here. I needed some focus, but I don't want to break these other things. Not for now, at least. Yeah, I got enough focus, I guess, for what I need. So let's go. Let's run this just for, yes, why not? We have the focus one. Yeah, let's run this. Ooh, that's not bad actually. Wow, 3 initiative plus focus plus range defense. This is not bad. Let's see, what are we gonna run? Let's run this. Or because I'm not gonna run anything in command. We maybe should run stuff with command, huh? 130 command. Let's run this for now. Let's just see. I'm probably not gonna do well, but just for fun. Who else? Who's the last one? Oh, Gil. Gil already have the gear for. Okay, cool. So let's test this. Let's see how this works out. Yeah, I know. I saved the cast for Bjorn, but we'll leave it as it is for now. That's why I have that. It was for Bjorn. All right, let's see. Is Dane ready now? Nope. 2 minutes for Gandalf. All right, 2 minutes, and then somebody else can hit. $135, yo. One minute. Okay, so where is okay? I'm getting to the point. Who can I hit? Ooh, I think I can hit him. That's gonna hurt. Daktronic has a pretty good account, pretty good formation, and he's countering my units. I don't know if I wanna hit him. Not gonna lie, I missed days when everyone jumped on Discord, voice chat for group fights, and me and my friends and team mess people up with coordinated attacks. I miss those kinds of things too. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna get destroyed by this, but why not? Shoot. All right, let's go. Let's go for this. Let's see what happens. You gotta hit those hard guys. Okay, so Turgon, you're good to go, my friend. Are actually not too bad considering he's running counter units. Oh, I thought I was gonna get decimated. What? What? Elrond got killed before his unit did. Give me a second, guys. This is not too bad, actually, considering he's running counters. I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, yeah. Kind of interested, though, to see Elrond dying before his units did. All right, let's have a look at the other one. Let's see. How well did Frodo do? Did Frodo? Oh no, nobody hit me yet. Turgon, where you at, man? Interesting result, to say the least. Interesting result. We'll keep playing with this. You know, I mean, 180 defense plus the 20, so 200. I need the proper gear to really test this theory, so we'll see. So we'll reach out to Umbra a little bit more for us to talk about this. Oh, and he's using. I mean, I did really well here, but he's using Ents. Jeez. Okay. All right. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Cool. Somebody hit me. Who did? Was that Mo? William. Okay. Okay. See what this looks like. Frodo's still alive and well. Dane and Bjorn cracking some damage as well as whew, as well as Gandalf the White. Look at that. 445,000 damage. That looks beautiful. We'll take that all day. Take that all day, baby. So what we'll do, let me see here. Let me, hopefully he backed off, yes. So I can. All right, we got a couple more hits here. Let's see, do they let them heal a little bit? One thing that's true, I do forget to let the commanders heal, and you can get really, really hurt if you don't. All right. Who's up next? Let me pull off on this one. All right, you guys gonna give me luck today with a free pull, a gold item right here. All right, let's go. Free pull, gold item right here. Yes, I'll show you my. Oh, sorry, Michael. Yes, I'll show it to you. There we go. Gold item. Ah. Nope. Okay, so the Gandalf that's doing 70,000, 80,000 damage. I'm going for the damage build. So I'm not even going for very, very high focus. I'm still trying to make him mitigate some damage. I could change that. I mean, I could go with a more focus. You know, I could go with something like this. Let's try this. 30% more damage could be fun for him. You do lose a little bit of damage mitigation there. I don't think not a crazy amount. So this could be actually really good. Could go for more focus here with protection of Numenor. In this case, I'm gonna stay with this because I like being just a little bit faster than like regular other commanders. So keep it where it is. See, can anybody? I mean, this is a focus idea on the damage that came from Jeffy Kaka here in our group. He's been running his Gandalf a little more that way because, and it makes sense. Why has he not been running White Rider? Why is he running the White Council? Why is he running White Council and the 2 damage trees instead of White Rider? Well, everybody's running, especially NRP, everybody's running White Council everywhere. So the early rounds, extra damage in the early rounds really mean very little. So it's the damage has been, been very good for him. And I like these things. I like these extra little things that they gave, minus 10 damage on the, the target, plus, focus damage and things like that. So I personally like it. So, okay, 3 minutes and we get another hit, and we have now stamina for one last hit. So guys, we're gonna do 2 more hits, one for Mo Turgon seems to be off the, off Discord or off the game too, because if not, he would have hit me already. So we'll do 2 more hits. Somebody else is coming over here. Who's coming? Oh, Daktronic is coming back with his trees. And so we'll do 2 more hits. We'll pick somebody. Let Mo hit. You know what? I'm gonna let Mo hit, and then I'm gonna hit B13. He has a pretty awesome account, a pretty awesome formation, and I want to see if he has. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't hit because I can do this. I can do this. I can test. I can test. I can send one of these guys with one little eagle to see how full he is. Perfect. See? We can still scout. Who said scouting is not a thing anymore? Yes. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, I'm running. I'm running on the other account, I'm running the Z1 Theo. Gotta find a spot for him somewhere. Alright, so we got this guy. He's gonna hit him. I'd love to hit him as my last one. His formation always does quite a bit of damage. If Escanor was here, I would hit him last. He has a pretty awesome formation too. Let's see what this looks like. I don't think he is though. How's my day been? My day was great, Michael. Thank you for asking. Went to work. Oh, I think it is. It might be full. Went to work, got up in the morning. Oh, he is full. I'm going to hit him. Went to the gym. Went to work. Came back, spent a little bit of time with my family. And then I told my wife, look, I have to work a little bit more. And then I have my stream. And then so she took care of our kids. So the weekend's going to be all for them. Tomorrow morning, you're going to do some stuff together. Spend all day together. My kids love eating chicken nuggets and fries. I'm gonna make some homemade chicken nuggets and fries for them and watch a movie or something. Just relax. But it's been a good day. Thank you for asking. Let's see here. Sounds good. Better get the dino nuggets. Where are you from? I don't know. I don't know if we have dino nuggets here where I live. Huh. Do I? I'll have to look it up. Oh, please do well. Ooh. A draw with me on the losing end. Guess we didn't die this time. Oh, he's dead again. I don't know, man. I mean, he's countering me with the units. I mean, Texas between Austin and San Antonio. I'm actually close to RTS Mobile. You mean close as in you're close friends, or close as in location close? See, this is my worry. Something like this is my worry with Frodo and Sam. I might need something else. I mean, he's using 3 damage dealers, right? Okay, so you're close in location. All right, cool. That's cool. I mean, like I said, Mo has a really strong account. Very strong formations. right? Very, very, very strong formations. So possibly by having the same type of troops, we would have done a little bit better. Mo, I don't think you're watching, but I'm gonna send him a message later, and I can't. I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes to heal now. Jace. So I'm gonna send him a message for us to do some more fighting. Try to do some equal units so we can see, how well the outcome becomes, because I'm taking a lot of damage from the counter units. I mean, he did 341. I only did 221. So could be the gear, Oh no, the gear is right on him. I mean, could have been the gear, a little bit less damage, but I don't think so. They got more HP. I mean, they lacked a lot of defense, but we gotta test that out later too. But we're gonna have to do it offline. I'll save the reports. Hopefully either bring on the next live stream next week, or in a video. Could it not quick enough in removing White Council? Yes, Gandalf the Grey is great at removing because of the follow-up. I just don't think. I think the damage skills on Gandalf the White make him a little bit superior, and so usually White Council, it's not necessarily what's gonna be the issue. Is mostly, yo Mo, pull back. It's mostly just understanding, like I think with Falcon I would have done better because I think I fought his formation before. I fought Mo recently with the Falcon formation. Let's see if I find it. Here we go. Look, I fought him with the same formation before. I mean, okay, he was running Gimli instead of Thorin. And I was running Great Beasts, and I was running the counter units. See, this is the tricky thing. I was running the counter units to his units, so I won. 380 versus 255. So it's this kind of stuff. Oh, of course, yes. Need to stop using so many small units. Of course, I know. The thing is, Alice, I'm testing the potential for this build in all scenarios. Wanting or not, Ram Riders are more expensive than Guardians. So when you're low in resources, Guardians are still going to be your best units to get. I feel that Cav units have gained so much more value now in this new meta because they kind of sit in between. They will counter small units, which is what people will usually run, right? But I mean, they don't counter large units, but large units are so expensive to run that you can't. It's just not sustainable. So I get what you mean, man. I get what you mean. So you see that they don't tell the resource amount anymore. Yeah, well, I'm just testing multiple types that way. Mo, I wanted to sit there, man. I wanted to sit there so I didn't have to waste stamina later. But no, Mo had to do that. Just kidding, Mo. It's fine. All right. Well, guys, that's a wrap. We've been on for how long now? I'm loving the dynamics it's making, but I'm happy with the emphasis and difficulty getting gear. Yes, that's definitely the worst part is getting the gear and all that good stuff, man. It's horrible. Hopefully they do something. I don't know. Maybe when they release the new game in the new region, they might have to tweak loot boxes and stuff, and maybe we're gonna get the good side of that. No idea yet. Turgon, I'm out. They wiped me, and I'm out of everything. I have to recoup for tomorrow. But guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me today. We've been on for how long now? Over 3 hours. 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's been fun. I appreciate Terror for for subscribing to being a member now, and for our good friend here, Michael Jordan, for the super chat, highlighting that Treebeard is a tanky monster. I appreciate everybody being on with me, guys, for being on for so long. Atlas, you're still watching this. We're going to start. I don't think you saw this earlier. Exactly. He had small units and he had the medium. It's basically the same thing. We did this to each other, right? He did this to me first. He did this to me first, but now I'm running Frodo and Sam. So we have to multiply this same report here now running running Falcon to see what happens here. Okay. Well, I'll reach out to him later for us to set that up. Atlas, if you didn't see this, we are going to start the commander roundtables that we used to do back in 1.0 again in 2.0. So if you want to be part of it, which I would love if you did, it's going to be a podcast, just let me know on Discord, because you'd be one of those that I'd love to have on. All right. But it's going to do it for me, guys. It's going to be a wrap. It's midnight, 36 minutes past midnight for me. I got to go get some rest for tomorrow, but be sure that those 2 series are coming. They're coming along, and they're going to be starting very, very soon. The goal is to start them next week. For able to set everything, the details with every participant and the topics in line. We start them next week. Not on Friday. It's going to be a different day, because Friday is just a chill live stream. All right. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe. And if you're going to spend in the game, don't forget to use my top-up link that is in the description. It's a very awesome way that you guys can support the channel. And at the same time, you save a little bit by using the top-up link. All right, everybody, take care, and see you guys in the next one.